Your boys is back in the building. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops right here in the zone on FYF Sports Debates. I'm yours truly, Moose Talks Hoops, and I got my guys up in here, man. True to King TV, Renegade, and my brother from another mother, So Crazy TV. Fellas, man, what's up and what's popping, man?
What's
What's
good?
good?
Good,
What's
man.
good with
What's
y'all,
good,
man?
man?
Yo, man. What's up with
What's
y'all? I know y'all
popping, man?
look. No, I'm chilling,
Great.
man. Kid, I had a good weekend, man. I had like a 3D. I had a 3 A. I say 3Ds. I'm thinking about wrestling. I watch wrestling highlight. I had a 3 day weekend, man. I
Hell
had it
yeah.
all Friday. I was good. Hey, so I can't complain, man.
Same here, man.
Hey,
The
Sunday,
man.
year ready to
Sunday kind of disappointed me, but it ain't no thing. You know what I'm
How about them Eagles, man?
saying? Come
Man,
on, man.
Like that.
That's crazy.
that is crazy,
That was
man.
our
man,
moment
that's
of
crazy.
truth, man. Come
Hey
on, man.
man, we lost last
Hey,
Thursday.
you,
My team
hey,
lost
hey,
last Thursday. I can't even
you
talk
know,
though. We got trash last
you
Thursday.
flinging them right. That's crazy.
Boys is
He's
calling them. They calling the Saints flukes, man. They calling them
Come on,
flukes, man.
Oh
man.
We know
That's
what it
crazy.
man,
I see. That's why I said I gotta wait 2 more weeks, man. I
is.
would have been out here
he
looking
did
like
say
a
that.
damn fool.
right.
He
Real,
Renegade did
man.
say that though.
What
For
happened?
real, man. But we gonna get into all of that, man. Happy to have the fellas back in the building.
Yeah.
Happy to have the chat up in the building, man. You guys already know what it is, man. We got the realest chat on YouTube. It ain't many of us, but less is more. So there's plenty of us, man. Fellas, chat, smash that like button, share the video, man. Get them likes up, man. It's been a lot of ish going on in the NBA, a lot of news. You had Woj retiring. You know what I mean? You got Shaq out here still talking about he gonna put the hands on Rudy Gobert. You know what I mean? Vince Carter, the legend, is getting his jersey retired twice by the Brooklyn Nets and now the Toronto Raptors, who should have been retired his number as soon as he retired. But we're gonna get into all of that later, fellas, man. One thing that's racking my brain right now is how somebody like Kwame Brown could say what he said about LeBron James, man. If you guys ain't know, Kwame Brown came out and said that LeBron James hasn't improved his game outside of a three-point shot. He says the man has no post move, hasn't improved, and doesn't have a go-to move such as a Paul Pierce, man. Fellas, True the King, So Crazy TV, Renegade, holla at me, man. What y'all thinking about Kwame Brown?
Clickbait, I guess. I don't know, man. Just watch the film, man, and you see that the post moves even from 2013 has improved since then. As long as well as the other skill set that he provided in the post, going left, going right, and the bully. I think it's just, man, people see Goat James pushing people around so much. No matter what he's doing, he's putting that physicality uh in his game, and people think that you gotta do it like Kyrie. You gotta do it like one of these super skilled dudes, and it's like, dude, do you guys like, this is a big, he's not a little guy, you know what I'm saying? This is a big man, so you can't expect this dude to do all of this boogieing like a little guy. Like, yeah, so yes, he's gonna utilize his strength and things of that nature. But to say that he hasn't improved his game in the 20 plus years he done played is like verifiably untrue. You can see the actual improvement of his game. So like it's really ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I feel you, bro. I feel you, man. True to King TV, bro. Highlight me, man. Where you stand on this, bro?
Man, I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm gonna be completely honest, man. Listen, Kwame Brown, man, cut the cap. Um, Talking about LeBron James game has evolved. Now, to be fair, he did say um he added a 3 point shot to his game, added that to his arsenal, which is true. I mean, his couple years, he shot like above average from three multiple times, right? LeBron, even though he's not necessarily known as a shooter. So things that he adds his game to, you know what I mean, to help himself up. Actually, long in his career, you know what I mean? Because of him not losing his speed and things of that nature, again being older. But with that being said, too, the fact that LeBron James is older, to sit there and say that his game hasn't evolved is crazy. You don't play that long and be at that high level and say your game didn't evolve. That's like saying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar game didn't evolve, or like any guy that played that long, like a Robert Perry, like anybody that played that game for that long period of time, you gotta be doing something right. Where you know what I mean, you have to evolve when it comes to even to the little things, when it comes to your roles and your teams, to skill set and certain things, how you move wherever the team is needs or acquire, or you know what I mean, what the team needs. And that's LeBron James have done that for. I mean, come on now, like there's different versions of LeBron. So Zipper is saying that like
Come on, man.
LeBron James hasn't evolved is kind of crazy. Like, I mean, granted, you talking about the game being evolved. Why your game didn't evolve? You played for 10 years. That's more than the average. Granted, you did play 10 years in the league. A lot of people can't say the average in the NBA, but I'm not thinking like what 2 to 4. So you
Yeah,
surpassed that. You surpassed that. You made a lot of money and all that. I'm not gonna sit here and call you the bust or whatever the case may be and whatever. I don't listen. We ain't gotta get into that. But why your game didn't evolve? Because
Right.
your game didn't evolve to me.
That's a fact,
come
man.
on, man.
We saw the talent. We saw spurts of talent and things of that nature. You got to NBA for a reason. You
Mm-hmm.
had talent. You've been in the league for 10 years for a reason because you had talent. Listen, let's really get into it. I ain't one of these people that sit there going to dog you. Oh, you was a bust and bust this. No. Why your game didn't evolve?
That's a
At
fact.
least give me a mid range or something, man.
Come on,
Come
man.
on, man.
At least the
Come on,
8.
man. Learn how to catch. You were struggling catching the ball in the post at times, man. Your defense was. Come on, man. Come
Yeah,
on, man.
I
All
feel that.
about it.
Come on, you talking about why your game didn't evolve? You want to blame Potter? You didn't work hard enough in your game for real, for real. The one thing about if you can say anything about, I never heard that Kwame Brown had a crazy work ethic.
No.
I never heard that. So you
He
talking
can
about
add me to
evolving
that
the
group.
game? You talking about evolving the game, bro? You was a 7 footer that had talent, of course, clearly because you've been in the NBA for a reason. You know what I mean? You came out of high school for a reason. 7 footer. You know what I mean? Like, stop it. You didn't involve your game because, like I said before, you went to, like I said, you went to high school straight to the NBA. That's a big jump. So, come on, man. You criticizing about how his game hasn't evolved and all that. Your game didn't evolve. You don't. I don't think you listen. You need to stick with the black sector of you or the dark sector of YouTube, bro. Because this talking basketball maybe not be your thing, man.
Damn. So
Look,
crazy TV.
look,
Holla at me, man. What's your
hey,
thoughts on this?
I think he's capping. I believe he's capping. And for the fact of Kwame saying that oh, we taking the 3 away, that's crazy because he did get better at the 3. I believe he shot 41 from the 3-point line. But yo, to say that his game didn't evolve, but he's averaging 25 at 39 is crazy. Like, he's still fast on some people that is way younger than him. He's still dunking on people. He's still showing flashes. But to say he don't got a post up game, crazy because I seen him do it a couple times. He got the midi. Like, come on, bro. It's crazy at this point. But the hate still gonna be there no matter what. We already know that, but he involved, bro. Just like True the King said, there's multiple versions of LeBron, and right now he's actually going to the rim. So
That's crazy.
it's crazy, bro. He shot 65% of all his shots within the paint and still hit mid ranges too, and is shooting 54 from the field. Come on, bro. At 39, like, come on, we gotta stop, man. We gotta stop. They just waiting on the decline moves. That's it. That's all they waiting for, so they can just make their little videos and be like, "Oh, he's old." But I mean, come on, bro. Are we
It's
gonna?
just
You know what I'm
clickbait.
saying? I bet you, if the points teeter to like, like 22 or something, they gonna say, man, you already know. But yeah, that's all I got. I ain't gonna go into uh Kwame Brown. We already know when he was in the Lakers. We got the best trade ever. We finessed the Memphis Grizzlies to get Paul Gasol. And you know, history was made after that. Uh, Kobe and Paul Gasol brought in 2 rings, man. So I gotta shout him out for that, man. He was involved in the trade, man. So
Lord have mercy.
yeah, come on, man. We gotta keep
Lord have
it real.
mercy.
But yeah, that's it, Boost. That's all I got, man. They gotta
Lord
start
have mercy.
from the king, man.
Lord have mercy. Kwame Brown. Where do I start, man? Where do I start? You guys hear me say this all the time, man. Let's be honest with the hate. Let's be honest with the hate, Kwame Brown. Out of all things, out of all things, to say that this man has not improved his game outside of a 3-point shot. So you mean to tell me the man that leads the NBA in all-time points, all-time playoff points, and the only man to reach 40K points has only done it by bulldozing his way to the basket? I mean, let's be honest with the hate. Now, early on in LeBron James' career, don't get me wrong, the knock on his game was a post game. People are looking at LeBron like he's playing exclusively on the perimeter. When is he going to use his frame? Pause, no Diddy. When is he going to use his body to get in the post and take advantage of mismatches, especially after the 2011 NBA Finals? Now, lockout season came. LeBron James put in a lot of work. Coming into 2012, he announced that D Wade and LeBron James were not going to be shooting threes. They were going to work exclusively in the paint. And that first game of that lockout season in Dallas, LeBron James put on a clinic from the post. Just in one quick offseason, you've seen LeBron James put a clinic on in the post and continue that throughout his career. When he was shorthanded in the finals in 2015, you've seen him exclusively work out of the post. Time and time and again, as his game has grown, as he's gotten older, he's relied on his post game. Olympics, we just seen this man dominate in the post. Anytime he's working so good, he's so good in the post now, his playmaking has gotten better from the post. He can dissect the defense with his back to the basket from the post. So for Kwame Brown to come out and say that, that shows me Kwame Brown is spending a little too much time making rumor videos on YouTube instead of watching a game of basketball and watching LeBron James play, man. It's ridiculous. This is the same man. This is the same man who Stephen A. once famously said he doesn't have one post move that he can register to his memory. And this is the same man critiquing one of the greatest of all time, the greatest of all times, post game and his improvement. I'm lost for words, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. Let's be honest with the hate, man. For real.
I agree. Listen, man. Listen, man. Hey, like I said, I agree. Like you said, man. Like, what games you been watching, man? Besides you playing victim about you being a bust and things of that nation, you going with guy Stephen A. Smith and you being on Ticket TV and things of that nature, capping and you beefing with got people in the dark sector. That's all you known for now. Because, like I said before, clearly basketball ain't the strongest straight when it comes to talking about the game of basketball, man. Listen, saying that man has like that is insane to say his game didn't evolve. Like I'm not like it's I don't get it, man. I don't get it. It's insane. It's insane to say like his game didn't evolve. I don't care how if you a hater or not. You don't play this long and play at this high level and your game didn't evolve.
Come on, bro.
Just look at how the
I mean,
defenses give him attention when he get the ball in the post. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? That'll tell you everything you need to know. If you see him getting close, getting close, waiting for them, waiting just in case he passed the ball out. You know what I'm saying? He'd be ready to double team him in the post. And they would have never did that no 13, 14 years ago and things of that nature. So don't say you can't. So the film, the actual games actually show you that he's gotten much better as a post player. Like, you know what I'm saying? You would have never, you would have always like you expect him to make them fadeaway shots on a way higher level than back in the gap, way higher level. Like, and because he's a much better shooter than he was back then. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is.
Yeah, like also, he also said a lot too, though. I don't know exactly where he said this at. He said a lot of stuff. He said a lot of stuff, man. Like, yeah, like that's because he was saying about the old compared to the old school guys. Like, yeah, he said a bunch of stuff though, man. Like, I don't know, but like, I mean,
Holding the ball in the paint for 30 seconds, all the whole down shot clock. Like, man, come on, man. You can't even do that
I'm
no
looking
more.
at like it's not even, but it's like, bro, Kwame,
I'm
like
really lost
respectfully,
for
bro,
words,
like,
bro. I'm really lost for words. Like, I mean,
Just
can
clickbait.
we be
It
honest with
can't
the
be
hate,
nothing
bro?
else.
Like, it's 22 years of this, bro. 22 years of this, bro. You telling me for
Plus,
22 years the only way this guy could score is bulldozing his way to the basket? Like, how lazy of a take is that, bro? It's crazy. It's crazy.
oh
And we
man,
see this man play, bro. We see this. We've been watching him for 22 years, and we come on here and act like we ain't been seeing what we've been seeing.
come on, man.
like saying he like
Love,
the mid
love
range
is
game and
blinding, and so is hate.
yeah, like that's like I said before though, man. Like the hate, it gotta stop, man. The hate gotta stop, man. Like I said before, man. Like he saying he don't got a post game is kind of is crazy. Like he got a post game. I mean, like that just I don't know. I don't know where he got that from. You know what I mean? But hey, I mean,
Listening to the haters around him and things got to be.
I
I mean,
I guess so.
he switched his whole style up. He when he first blew up, he was kind of tiptoeing around, cooking MJ. But then once he realized that pressure that the Jordanites gonna be coming with, if you step in that vicinity, he backed off. Like he totally backed off. Even though MJ took a dump on him the whole
That's a
time he
fact.
was with him, nigga. You know what? He don't. He's still not gonna cross that Jordanite fire, man. It don't matter what MJ did to him. It don't matter what Kobe did to him. It don't matter what. It don't matter. The truth don't matter because he's scared of the flames. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, Go James is an easy target, and saying no, ridiculous things like that is gonna get a lot of clicks, and you know, and it's gonna get a lot of reactions and things, and a lot of people gonna like that type of rhetoric or whatever. But you know how the Jordanites think. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you
Yeah,
absolutely right, bro. I mean, like let's just be honest with the hate, man. Especially in the latter years of LeBron James, man. This is a man that's about to retire. Is giving the game everything he's got. You know what I mean? All time leader in points. We've seen so many different versions of LeBron James from his first 7 years in Cleveland, the 4 year stint in Miami, the return to Cleveland. Now in the latter stage of his career in Los Angeles. Like, come on, we've seen different iterations. We've seen LeBron James at the five. We've seen him lead the league in assists, playing point guard. Like, we've seen it all, man. 4 MVPs, arguably should have more. Like, come on, bro. When are we going to just be honest with the hate and just say, hey, I'm not going to be able to give an educated take, a research filled take because I hate this guy so much. Because I was 18, like he was 18. I was the number one draft pick straight out of high school, like he was the number one draft pick straight out of high school. And I flamed out because I succumbed to the pressure. I couldn't live up to the hype. And
Come on,
LeBron
man.
James, who had more hype than me, who had more pressure than me, who had more placed on his shoulders than I did, didn't crumble, and he rose to the cream of the crop. And now I just sit around on YouTube with a dusty, bitter beer face, complaining and not taking accountability for anything that went wrong in my career, man. I'm sick of this guy, bro. I'm
That man
sick of
crazy. We got better camera than Kwame when he be going live on his joint. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He got all this money.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
He be going live with
It's the
corner
Steve
store
Jackson.
androids. Like, come on,
And
bro.
you know what's crazy? Speaking
You
of
just
hate too, though, right?
apologize.
Speaking of hate, because this is interesting too. Also, like, I guess he was um talking about other things. Does that mean got echo?
It might
Nah,
be,
you
bro.
good? Oh yeah, a little bit, a little slight.
Is that me? All right, what's it? I think it's good now. But yeah, it's crazy, right? Like it's wild. Like let me see. Like he said about the he is about Michael Jordan. He talking about despite the yeah, of course his situation on the Wizards, whatever. No, I'm not an MJ fan, said Brown. Listen, I got no reason to be an MJ fan. That mother effer slapped me in the back of my head one day. But I got no reason to do no reason at all. I'm reading this how he reading. This is crazy. I just saw the work and the dedication. He never cheated the game, whether he went out, whatever he did. Brown also referenced Jordan's infamous gambling habit that tainted his career at times. But that point being said, though, like so basically, I'm like, ain't no way old after no way this old after being up standing there all night gambling. No way this going to be here at 6 o'clock," said Brown. That dude was already in the weight room lifting 545. I'm like, he's a machine. I couldn't believe it. Every morning he's like that. No matter what he does, he never cheated a game. So why you wasn't with him?
Right? Why you ain't beat
Why he
him to the
wasn't with
gym?
him, and why he wasn't with him. And first of all, you act like so we gonna skip past the fact that you 7 foot 260, you got slapped by your head by by Michael Jordan, and then you gonna
Like you
glaze him,
Malik Monk or something, man.
and then
What
you gonna
the hell?
glaze, and then you gonna glaze him though. That's Jordan's signature. Go to your back of the head. That's the Jordan signature. Back of the
That's
head. Oh,
crazy.
Not
hey,
only that,
Jordan.
that it's the
Hey,
same man that called you a alphabet crew a derogatory term. Like, I don't even want to say it. You know what I mean?
hey,
I
listen,
can't say it
man.
on
That's
I'm
YouTube.
just
crazy.
saying, bro. Kwame, you listen. You got some back. Listen, you got. Hey, come on. Hey, chill out. You want to slap me back in my head, though, bro? Like, come on, chill out, dog. Like,
You
first, we
destroyed.
ain't gotta do all the disrespect. Like, that's crazy. But you be MMA. This is what I call MMA activity. My fault. MMA meat munching activity, man. Cause like you just talk about you getting smacked back your head, but then you gonna glaze the dude. Oh man, he did all this, but he never cheated a game. No, he did cheat a game. Smacking back in your head. That's not normal.
Come on, man. He quit the
That
game
ain't
Man,
twice.
normal.
How
bro.
that's
That ain't
not cheating
cool.
the
Hey,
game, man?
That's
Come on, bro.
that's cool.
Come
That's
on, bro.
cool, dog. You got
you
slapped back your
destroyed.
head.
You destroyed
That
the
ain't
young
cheating the
fella's
game.
confidence, man.
You don't got to put hands on somebody to be a good team. That call yourself a good teammate or bullying young players and feel you know what I
Come
mean?
on,
'Cause
man.
he was
Man,
18 to Kwame to be fair for Kwame because like he was 18 years old.
Yeah.
He's a
hey,
Right.
teenager.
Ain't no way you
He's
gonna
a
smack the shit
he's
out
a
of
grown
MJ back? Hell no.
he's a grown man though, but like he really ain't been a real adult yet. I mean, Grant, I know I'm not gonna go back when he talked about his childhood, whatever. I'm just saying though, he don't know. I mean, so it's like that's cheating the game. You come on, man. That's
You
cheating
ain't
the
cheating
game. What are you
yourself.
talking about? Come
Come on,
on,
man.
man. You cheat. That's what I'm talking about. They ain't cheating. But that's just going back to this hate once again. Hate because like I said before, you hate so much that you cope with your trauma. You know what I mean? This man cope with his trauma. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Stockholm
Jordan smacked me back in
syndrome.
my head.
Damn.
Yeah, Jordan smacked me back in my head. But guess what? He never cheated a game. You damn right. You dang right he hit me back in my head. You dang right he told me, hey, get the cones after the
And
end
that
of
shows
practice.
you how trash he is if you classify getting smacked upside your head as not cheating the game, bro. That's how you know you was trash. Weren't you beating Jordan to the gym? Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm tired of this, bro. I'm tired of hearing about this clown and his clown takes, bro. Just stick to Charleston White YouTube. Stick to making P Diddy videos, doing other type of commentary. Stick to that, bro. Stick to
Crazy.
that, man. Bro. I don't even know what to say about this guy, bro. I really don't, bro. It's like overkill at this point, bro. It really is, man. Kwame Brown, man, I wish you all the best, man. But like, knock it off, bro. Knock it off, man.
All right, stop the cap, buddy. Eh,
It's wild, man.
That is
Let's
crazy.
yeah. What's
Yeah.
Oh, we got some other big news happening, right?
Let's
We got
go.
we got other big news that happened, man. I talk about a little bit. I ain't really getting deep and dive on the crossover. Shout out to the crossover every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Woj retired out of
Mm,
nowhere.
no more bombs.
You
The
right about
last
that,
bomb.
Nope.
man.
Who would have thought the last bomb would have been Isaac Okoro resigning with the Cavaliers? Who would have thought that would be the last bomb? But it was. And I'm gonna be
more
honest
like a
though,
pop.
man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna have a different approach, right? I ain't get with it. Like, shout out to Woj for what I mean, his career or whatever, the best with his endeavors, going to his alma mater, to be a GM, whatever. But I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel sorry for Woj. I saw Adam Schefter. I seen Bill Simmons was cooking Adam Schefter, talking about, oh man, um, yeah, man, he finally can rest or whatever. I don't know, but it's like, bro, I don't feel sorry for Woj, bro, because like end of the day, that type of content, that type of media, what he was doing was hurting the game of basketball at the end of the day. Like trying to break the news first before everybody else, and like it wasn't helpful. First of all, clearly it wasn't healthy because he stepped down for a reason. Like that type of job, like I don't, bro. Listen, in this type of space we do doing content, I would never do that job. I don't care how much money, I would never do that job. It's like you have to legit be on your phone 24, 25/8.
Yeah.
You know what I
Anytime.
mean?
And you gotta be
So it's like
snaking people.
absolutely, and it's like then it's like you say you really got no life. Then it's like that whole type of culture really ruining things. Then it's like now you got people want to break everything and then don't want to be right at times. You know what I mean? So that type of like I don't listen. Shout out to him, but that type of like that breaking news thing, bro. It's like it's trying to get annoying. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Like it did
I'm
get
not
kind
gonna
of
knock you for
crazy.
that.
So it's like it did get crazy. Even like I don't. It's like oh man, like that's not. It's like you trying to you gossiping. You was in people's business. You just want to report it first. Like oh, I want to get the first. Like cool. You want to get the story out first. Cool. Like granted, you get the story out first, but get the story right. Because sometimes it's like okay, you get the story first, then what? Like oh, this out here and whatever. News is news, man. Long as it's like news is news. I get it. It's like especially, but the social media culture, man, boy, it definitely went crazy though when Woj, you know. Listen, hey,
No, for real.
shout out to Woj. Like I said, shout out to Woj. Cause like I said before, I ain't gonna lie, we have looked at his page and look what stuff going on. I ain't gonna act like nobody didn't shoot. But at the same time too, it also was like a negative. I saw the negative side too, though. So when it comes to people try to do that type of content and people always try and break news first, like fake Ben Simmons to the Golden State Warriors and all. I ain't gonna say no names, take it on
Yeah.
TV, but
That
that's
was
neither here or there. But no,
terrible.
that's that's neither or there though. You know what I mean? You see the problem. You see what I'm saying though, right? I've seen that multiple times. People be
Boy,
trying to report on news and it be whole fake, but because everybody want to be there first.
Yeah,
jump
You
in
know
I
what I
front
know,
of
mean?
I
for
know
them
for sure. I
so
seen
tinfoils
something
and
where
them
Kyle
ball
Lowry
sacks.
said they said Kyle Lowry retired. That boy did not.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, so hey, you gotta be careful out here, man. Man, listen. So, it was a good positive, it was a negative too. So, like, hey, I'm not. it was surprising it came out of nowhere. But if you really look at the job he was doing, and like the face of breaking news when it comes to basketball, the highest, that's a stressful job. You know what I mean? And like
Yeah.
he want to do, mind you, he going back to his old school to be a GM, and and hey, can't get mad at that. That's a stressful job. Like I said, you gotta be in your phone 25/8.
No,
Like
fact,
you ain't
bro.
got like where you taking the shot, shoot. Like I'm taking the shot, your phone right there. You know what I mean? Like I like your
While you
phone
eat
on you. Like
the fam, don't
you
You
know
rap.
what I
ain't
mean?
lying,
So
bro. It's real
so
demand.
That's my that's my take on it though, man.
Serious.
I'm curious what y'all thoughts are.
Man,
Mm.
honestly, it was surprising, but when you look at the job description, it shouldn't be surprising. That, like you said, that's a taxing job, bro. Not only do you got to be on your phone 25/8, 24/7, like you stated, you got to be talking to a gazillion different people. You got to be tapped in to 30 different NBA offices. And not only that, you got to be tapped into every player agent year round, year round. This
Yeah.
is Woj who's broken some of the biggest stories in NBA history, has been doing it for a long time. And honestly, due to the help of Woj, that industry exploded. And Woj walked away from a lot of money. He
Mm.
turned
Right.
down a lot of money, and that should show you how taxing this job is, bro. He turned down a lot of money from ESPN, walked away for a lot of money from a lot of money at ESPN to go back home, to go back to his roots, to go back to St. Bonaventure and become a GM. And correct me if I'm wrong, St. Bonaventure is like a mid-major. It's not a powerhouse program. It's not a Big Five school. So the NIL money that's going to be coming through there ain't going to be like the blue bloods of college basketball or some of these schools that got unlimited money. So it looks like Woj is choosing happiness. And at the end of the day, it's a young man's game. If you have a family, if you got kids, a wife, what Woj does is not for you, bro, because the sacrifice that you're going to have to make. Guys like Shams, young, still in their 20s, late 20s, early 30s, no kids, no wife, they can do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shams could do that, but honestly, it has taken a little bit of the lure away from finding out NBA news. You've seen countless players find out from Woj before they found out from their agent, before they found out from their team that they've either been traded, cut, or whatever. You know what I mean? It's taking the lore out of the NBA draft because before Adam Silver tells you who's the number one overall pick, Woj or Shams already broke the news. So it does take a little bit out of the air when it comes out to finding out about news or trades or things of that nature. But we still thirst for it. Pause, no Diddy. And as long as they got the engagement, as long as they got the views, that industry is going to continue to be very lucrative, but it's very taxing, man. How y'all fellas feel on it, man? So crazy TV, Renegade.
Man, when man, when I seen Woj retired, I was like, the first thing that came to my mind, I said, man, what do Woj got to do with this Diddy situation? Because you got all of these damn executives retiring from over here and over there, or whatever. And I said, and I went to looking up things or whatever. But it ain't, from what I could see, ain't had nothing to do with that or whatever. Man, from what people talking about, uh, like I seen a video from Marcellus and things of that nature. I seen something what Gilbert was talking about, you know, and the whole thing about the next young guy in line, Sham Sharania. They saying that Woj was too clicked up with the highest ups, and Shams was clicked up with the players. So it's only so them Woj bombs is only going to be for so much long was only going to be for so much longer or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And from how people be talking, how Woj be in the ESPN circles, like how cutthroat he is. He was losing his power or whatever, and he ain't worrying about. He don't care about no money. He want the power. You know what I'm saying? And once he was losing his power, he chucking deuces or whatever. That's what it's looking like to me from what I'm seeing and hearing or whatever. Because it's not.
No
I don't
facts.
think it's just about Shams, but I do think it is a lot to do with him or whatever. Because he's the one. Besides, whoa, it's them two. Everybody know them two going head up, and Shams is on his way up there or whatever, and he's climbing you know every year or whatever. People relating to him, and people relating less to Woj with every bomb he dropped, because most of them bombs he be dropping ain't the players don't want him to drop them. That's from what they saying. That's the owners giving them tips or whatever, and him not being liked by the players is only gonna look. It's gonna be worse and worse for him, and Shams is only gonna be climbing up, like y'all, just like y'all said. He's the young gun. He got all of this energy. He got all of this time, and available to him or whatever. He's not letting up anytime soon. So Woj gonna have to. He'd have to do all kinds of extra things to build extra relationships and smooch and with the players again, and they not. Most of them ain't having it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They didn't already drew they line in the sand against Woj or whatever. So instead of him capitulating and bowing down, for and acting like a young guy in the game a whole for over again and things of that nature. He gone. So he going somewhere else, getting the power. He probably be back. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I doubt it, but he might be back. But you know, yeah, man. I mean, it ain't so big of a deal. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can't call it a shine bomb, but I mean, we could call it something else. That'd be kind of plagiaristic. That's like a little too close to Woj or whatever. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Yeah,
Sean
hey,
Sharania. He look like he coming up next.
No facts,
hey,
man. And
man.
so crazy TV, we're gonna come right to you. I just want to point this out to piggyback off of Renegade's point. On top of that, it looks like Shams recently has been stepping on Woj's toes
Hmm.
because Shams been showing up on ESPN on Pat McAfee's show, and he's become Pat McAfee's guy when it comes to NBA inside news. But go ahead, so crazy TV. What
Hmm.
you got, bro?
Hey, salute to Woj, man.
Right.
But he did a lot, man. He did a lot. He broke a lot of stories, legendary stories. And so what if the players don't like him? I like the fact that he didn't kiss ass, man. You know what I'm saying? He left on his own terms. He said F that, but he did walk away from a lot of money. It is stressful job, man, to be on your phone and know about every news that's happening. But I mean, the players, we know some of them sensitive, man. So for him, he's just doing his job at the end of the day, man. He's breaking the news. The fans wanted the news. If the owners were giving the news to him, he did it. He did his thing. You know what I'm saying? But he did break a lot of relationships. But I don't feel like it's his fault. He did his job at the end of the day. Um, he made a couple of mistakes, breaking the wrong news. But hey, it happens sometimes. But um, now, who gonna get his job though? Between the two, Shams or Chris Haynes, we'll see what happens with that. But salute to Woj, man. He's a legend in the game, man.
Facts, man. He did his
Yeah.
thing, man. And when it
Right.
comes down to who's going to replace him, I don't know. ESPN is going to have to throw the bag at somebody unless they
Yep.
want to shortchange somebody that's already at ESPN. But it ain't going to hit
Mhm.
the same, bro. Chris
Right.
Haynes, he's a great NBA insider. That
Mhm.
might be a good route for them. I don't know if they could.
Mhm.
I don't know. They're gonna have to throw the bag at Sham Charania, and they
Right.
both gonna become free agents. So if Sham
Mhm.
Charania, who already has a relationship with Pat McAfee, who's on ESPN, if he's gonna come over there to ESPN, they're gonna have to throw a big bag because for real, within the last few years, Shams and Woj have been neck and neck with a lot of people thinking Shams already
Right.
surpassed Woj. So
Mhm.
ESPN gonna have to break the bank if they want Shams to come over there He's gonna be a free agent, and they're gonna have to break the bank if they want Chris Haynes to come over there. Chris Haynes got exclusive relationships with certain players,
Mhm.
guys like a Dame Lillard. You know what I mean? So
Right.
they're gonna have to break the bank.
Mhm. Facts.
And more power to those guys. Go get your money. Shams, go get your money.
Right.
Chris Haynes, go get your money. And any NBA insider, go get your money while the getting is good, man.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. I think the person is going to replace Woj. My opinion is probably going to be Shams or Chris Haynes. They got come on, dude. ESPN got the money. That's Disney right there. That's Disney ABC.
Right.
They got the money. So I ain't. I mean, listen. It was the money they was going to pay Woj. Listen, he retired. They can give that money to Shams or Chris Haynes. You know what I mean? They're the two top two free agent NBA insiders in the game right now. So I would not be surprised. Cause listen, they both they're gonna get the bag. Both of them gonna get the bag if it's on ESPN or if it's on Amazon or if it's NBC. You know, we'll see. Hey,
Fact.
they got to cut the check. Listen, one thing about ESPN, the NBA side of basketball, but it's not even that. They're known for the insiders. You know what I mean? Even the NFL side with Adam Schefter. So like you losing, whoa, that's a big loss, right? You don't want to, mind you, NBC or Amazon. You know what I mean? Get Chris Haynes on the Amazon
Right.
end, or let's say, or Shams on NBC. You lost,
Right.
and you lost woes. Come on, I mean, I forgot one dude that I think he's is like a sleeper. I forgot the guy's name, top of my head. Dang, but those are the two top candidates. And I think, I mean, hey, mind you, I mean, you can't go wrong with Shams because Shams is arguably the best. And like I said, Chris Haynes is there too. I mean,
Right.
so I don't know. You
Them
know what
boys
I
been
mean?
putting in work for
I
years
don't
now.
know.
Them boys
Yeah,
been
man, they
putting in
don't
work for years.
2.5 hours of sleep a day, man. All that, man. Maybe not even that. I'm being generous. I said that. You know
It's
what I
crazy.
mean? Yeah. So listen, hey,
Now, True already said he wouldn't be able to do that job, man. Renegade, so crazy. You think you'd be able to do something like that? Be an NBA insider, knowing the taxing that it does on your outside life.
Man, being
Yeah,
a
I
fan.
mean, shit, I do it. Hell yeah. I mean, look, man, if I ain't gotta, I ain't with the snake. I ain't with the snake ish though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't with the, step. I mean, like I go with my move, but not on no, dubious, like not on no slick shit. Like you know what I'm saying? If I go with
No
my
fact.
move, nigga gonna know I'm going with mine. But like how these guys do it, you just gotta be a snake in the grass. I ain't with all of that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do it, but not in the way that they it's required. I mean, but look, man, that ain't gonna get you on top. Apparently, I mean, look, I ain't hear nothing yet about Shams being like dirty or Chris Haynes. So maybe that ain't how you do it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, it clearly ruined Woj. Because it ain't look. It ain't about how stressful the job is. You got bent. What his name? Bill Simmons out here putting the cape on for this dude, acting like, oh, he's so tired. He's just so tired. So tired. Anybody can get a damn text message from a goddamn NFL
nah,
NBA owner. You know what I'm saying?
nah.
Come on.
Bill Simmons
I'm
was cooking. Nah, he was cooking. He was making fun of like Adam Schefter.
oh
He was making Bill
oh
Simmons was
oh
making.
that
He
was
didn't
so
feel
it was
sorry.
Adam
Yeah,
Schefter doing that. Okay,
yeah.
so yeah,
Bill Simmons was making
yeah.
fun of like he was calling the cap like, bro, I ain't like, come on, man, y'all was like, oh, he getting a text message, ooh, like you know what I mean, like
Right. See, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, I would do that. I mean, I think I could do that. I mean, look, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of sleepless nights or whatever. I mean, that's just the cost of being on top or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I wouldn't want to do all of that old snake stuff that they be having to do with Woj allegedly was having to do with whatever. You know what I'm saying? And all of that kissing and smooching with the so NBA owners or whatever. Oh, man. I see, but the players, I'd be rocking with the players, of course. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and look at how that got, look at what position that got Shams in. So I rock with that route. You know,
Yeah, I feel you.
Now,
But
what about you? So crazy? Could you do? Could you handle a job like that, bro?
for me, it's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Sleepless nights every day. I don't even think he sleeps an hour a day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, all that snaking. Hey man, one of them gonna have to do it if they want the big bag. Not for
Right.
me. But if you want to climb on top, you're gonna have to do it. They're gonna make you do it because they're gonna throw some money at you. But
Right.
hey, man, I just know myself. It's just not for me, man. I couldn't. Yeah, I'm a family man. Yeah, the bag gonna be nice, but you ain't gonna have no life. You ain't gonna enjoy that money, man. So at
Right.
the end of the day, I just know it ain't for me, man. It's just not.
2 million a year. 2 million a year.
Nah, 2 million. Hey, how much was Woj getting?
Shit,
How much
Shit,
is
he getting
yeah?
a
shit,
million. He
He
getting a million.
didn't
shit.
he
He getting
didn't walk
double
away.
digit millions. Believe me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. That's
right.
just a
I
base
think he walked
salary.
like 35 mil, or is that right or what?
No, he wasn't getting no 35 mil. He was getting
What
then
they said he
Well,
walked
he's
away
getting
from 20.
walked
Mm.
away from
for how
20.
many years? But how many years though? 20
Yahoo
for how many
Sports
years
said
though?
Yahoo
Yeah,
Sports
I'm
said
not too sure on the years left on his deal that he walked away from, but the money
that's,
that he walked away reportedly is 20 mil.
yeah, that's a lot
That's
of
a lot
money
of
just
money.
to be texting. Hey,
Right.
but that job looks easy, but it ain't easy, man.
And come
That
on,
job look
y'all
easy when
just
you
looking at
home.
it from a standpoint like so
Yeah,
crazy.
it's
TV, you
easy.
right? Like y'all looking
Yeah.
at it from a standpoint like I ain't gonna say y'all. I think it was Renegade that said it. Like he just checking text messages, bro. Like he talking to every front
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he
office,
got
and then not
oh,
only that, you got to look at all the agencies talking to, and not just agents. It might be a secretary that might
they
want
got
some
double
dirt.
check. They
You know
got
what I
triple
mean?
check.
It might be one of the assistant coaches or one of the coaches that want to
mhm,
remain anonymous. He's
right.
constantly talking. And not only is he in NBA arenas, he hits the road. He's at stuff like
The NBA
the
finals.
NBA draft workouts. He's at summer league. He's with these like it's year round. Like I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
bro.
look
Shout out
look at
to
some of the look at some of the news that he's broken and the times that those news has came out. The KD trade was in the middle of the night, 3 in the morning on the East Coast,
biggest.
4 in the morning.
That was the biggest one. One of the
You know what
biggest.
I mean? A lot of Woj bombs we've been woken up to in the middle of the night.
Absolutely.
The Kawhi Leonard and Paul
Oh,
George move. That was like
that was
2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast.
Imadoka move.
Come on, like
Imadoka
it's
situation
happening.
happened.
yeah. I remember that KD move like it was
Right.
yesterday. Man. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, what? This
Porzingis. I remember that. I was overseas. You know what I mean? I think I
you
was
was
live.
happy. I know you
I
was
think
happy.
Renegade was there. I think Renegade. I was on middle of live stream.
Yep.
And Zim, oh snap, boy!
That
I'm
shit
late.
Porzingis.
pissed me off. Wow. But
That changed the game right there. The Porzingis, and then y'all
yeah,
get
Nah,
man.
Drew. Who y'all
After
get
y'all
first?
get Drew
Who y'all
too,
got?
like, come on, man.
Who y'all get first?
hey,
Who
what'd you
y'all get?
say?
Porzingis first, right?
Yeah, we got Porzingis
Yeah,
first.
that
Yup.
was crazy. Y'all got Drew Holiday. I was like, dang. And then they replaced him with Marcus Smart. That was nasty, man.
Come on, man.
But
That's
hey,
crazy.
it had to be done, man. It had to be done.
Hey,
Now
like I
he adjust.
said,
Hey, man, he in there in Memphis right now. I know he looking at it like, dang, that could have been me. But I feel him, man.
I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, man. I mean, like you said, Woj. I mean, hey, shout out to Woj. Like I said, he said, hey, he do what he want to do. You know what I mean? Hey, he said he's decided that we want to retire. Hey, we want to pivot, doing something else. Can't get mad at that. Definitely cannot get mad at that. But
Right.
let's talk about this individual here, man. No, let no. Let's talk about this individual, man. This is definitely a dope. This is a dope year. The year of VC. I ain't talking about
Oh yeah,
virtual
yeah.
currency on 2K.
Hard.
If you people buy.
It's hard.
The
Boy.
year of VC, man.
Hmm.
Vince Carter
Salute to the
getting his
legend.
Absolutely, man.
jersey
Right.
retired with two teams. It was also we already know that his jersey was getting retired on the Nets, Brooklyn Nets. But
Hmm.
although we found out today his jersey getting retired on the Toronto Raptors. So bam, getting
Salute.
being the Hall of Fame in October, later next month. Then go and get your jersey retired in Brooklyn and Toronto. That's a dope year, man. Shout out, how y'all feeling about that, man?
Hey man, I was pissed at first. I ain't gonna lie, cause I was like, why the Raptors ain't doing it first, man? Raptors should be doing it first. They should be disgraced, man. This dude put the country on the map. Come on, man. Vince Carter was like MJ to us, man, when we was watching as kids. But hey, salute. Finally, they did it. Number 15 will be up there. Salute, man. He's a legend, man. We know Vince Carter, man.
All right.
Did a
Man,
lot for the salute.
shout out to Vince Carter, man. Look, I'm happy for him. You know, that's one of the most electrifying players ever, man. For me. It was either it was at peak. It was him and D Rose. Them boys was just going with the athleticism, the highlights. Man, shout out to them. Listen, much deserved. I did think they should have did that. I agree with so crazy that the Raptors should have did it first, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? One of few that they even gonna have on the roster of retirees for the for them boys. So why not have him get put up on them rafters or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And well deserved Hall of Fame, all in the around the same time, man. I mean, what could be sweeter? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Vince Carter, man. You know what I'm saying? Flowers deserve to be given. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact, bro. That's a Fendi fact, man.
Hmm.
Salute to Vince Carter, the legend, man. A lot of people didn't think that he would be in a position to get his jersey retired with multiple teams, but the man was spectacular to watch. And I mean, starting from
Right,
college, when he burst onto the scene with his leaping ability, his athleticism, the crazy plays, the crazy alley oop catches, the in-game windmills, the in-game 360s, and he came into the NBA during a lockout season and took the NBA by storm in his rookie year. And I mean, I think he averaged over 18 a game in his rookie year. You know what I mean? Put on a show with his athleticism and dunks. And then his second season, he became an international sensation. They named the man Air Canada.
right.
He put Canadian basketball as a non-Canadian. He put Canadian basketball on the map, led that team to multiple playoffs. You know what I mean? Had a crazy, crazy moment in the 2000 Olympics, jumping over a 7-footer for France. You know what I mean? Had his own shoe. Everybody was rocking the Nike Shocks back then when they first dropped. Vince Carter was the
Hey,
leader in that. You know what I mean? It was just amazing to watch. The best dunk contest performance we'll ever see. You know what
Hands
I mean?
down.
Shout
hands.
out, shout out numerous posters, and he turned himself into a complete player. Even though people
Right,
felt like Vince Carter fell off, he became a complete player, and that helped him play what 21 years.
right.
Hmm.
Like, come on, man. Come on,
Salute.
man. Vince Carter deserves his flowers. It's great to see his number get retired, and I'll be looking forward to both of those nights in Brooklyn and in Toronto when he gets his jersey retired, man. Salute to Vince Carter, man. I was a big fan of Vince Carter coming up, man.
Same here. Facts.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Vince Carter, man. Vince Carter, one of the greatest shooting guards of all time, man. One of the greatest high flyers of all time. One of the most exciting basketball players of all time, especially in my heyday watching the game.
Right.
Like you said, like you said, dope, man. Dope year for Vince Carter. Dope year. Getting in the
Yeah,
Hall of
man.
Fame. Then get both your jerseys retired. Cover the Hall of Fame edition of 2K. I mean, he having a heck of a year. A hell of a year, man. I mean, I can't. Hey, much deserved. You know what I mean? Though I mean, we know Vince Carter in his prime years was on Toronto and the Jersey Nets. He one of the best Nets players of all time. He's definitely one of the best Raptor players of all time. Putting Raptors on the map. I mean, he definitely um influenced Canadian basketball in a sense, right? You know what I mean? Highlight. I mean, he was Air. They called him Air Canada for a reason. You know what I mean? He put. He was the first Raptors franchise player and superstar. You know what I mean? In a sense, right? To bring highlights to that city. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he put
Hey,
that
so
organization on the map.
so shout out to VC, man, and Vinsanity. You know what I mean? So, hey, y'all already touched on it. I mean, like you said, Hall of Famer, one of the most exciting players of all time. Um, hey, shout out to him, man, Vince Carter, man. We had his dunk contest and boy, that dunk contest to this day, bro. Listen, it's
That meme
phenomenal.
gonna last forever, man.
Phenomenal. It's over. It is, and hey,
That was
he
yeah.
he gotta do that again. He gotta do that again because, like I said, how many people
Right.
you get in the Hall of Fame edition of 2K, getting inducted in the Hall of Fame, then you getting your two jerseys, you getting the jersey retired in two different franchises in the same season. I mean, whoo, man.
Well deserved, man.
Which is probably the highlight of both them teams. With all due respect, but that's neither here or there, though, man. But listen, man. I mean, hey, like I said before, shout out to VC, man. Like, I mean, like I said, y'all touched it on the head, but hey, shout out to him, man. That's definitely dope to see. That's great. I
Yeah,
mean,
salute
damn,
to Vince Carter, man. Incredible
Right.
career, man.
Real talk.
definitely playing for 20. He played 20 years. Too. He was out there. He played for a long time too, man.
Right.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. Salute, man.
So
43
Ultimate pro,
when he
ultimate
retired.
veteran later in his career, bro. Shout out to Vince Carter, man. Done it all in the NBA,
And
man.
he a
Only
good
thing he
media.
hasn't
He a
done
nice.
was won a
He
chip.
nice in that media game too. Now you know what I'm saying.
right, right.
Absolutely, man.
Ah,
Shout out to
uh,
Vince Carter for giving us giving us hella great
You don't
moments,
think
man.
so, True?
he is
Yeah.
he
Oh,
he.
he's straight.
I ain't gonna go that far though. Like I get it. I give you trying. We give him his credit. But we don't
Yeah.
got cap. Well, I don't.
What
I
he
ain't
What?
gonna.
this on the podcast?
Wh-
He got stories to tell, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
we don't got him
everybody
on.
got
We
us.
don't got him
Hey,
on as a
hold up.
topic cooking them.
Kwame got stories too, but we don't care what he talking about. So listen, hey, just because you got stories, don't mean you
That's
gonna be
what I
entertaining.
said.
I'm just saying, man. I'm not saying this card is terrible per se, but I don't know, man. He's still new to the game. I'm gonna give him some grace, but like, gotta slow down a little bit, man. But I mean, I don't on that part, you know what I mean. But shout out to Vince Carter though, man. Shout out to
Right.
Vince, man. But I mean, shoot, man. But speaking of Canada too, speaking of Canada, and putting teams on the map. NBA is looking on putting teams on the map on their expansions.
Mm.
Um, how you feel about like the future expansions? Clearly, I mean, of course, the two teams that's been, I think, on the next up is going to be the Vegas and Seattle, right? We already know those teams are like, especially Vegas, right?
Right.
It's only about that time.
Yeah.
Mm.
What cities would y'all like? What cities would y'all like want
Mm.
a basketball team to be in?
That's a great question, True. Great question.
Who want to go
Basketball.
first? Who want to go first?
Let me think for a little bit.
Man, I mean, honestly, I could only think of one, and that's one of the two that you already named, bro.
Hmm.
Seattle. Seattle deserves to have the Sonics back there, man. They had some great years, a storied franchise, a lot of great players that came through there, a lot of Hall of Fame players that came through there, man. Great basketball town. A lot of hoopers have came out of Seattle, man, from Jamal Crawford, Brandon Roy, a whole bunch of guys, and not to mention guys like Isaiah Thomas down the road in Tacoma, a slew of guys like the basketball culture in Seattle is rich. You know what I mean? The high school basketball culture is rich. You even got guys in the league right now that's repping Seattle real hard. DeJounte Murray, Paolo Banchero. You know what I mean? They have a rich, rich basketball
Right.
culture. They have great basketball fans, It's a big metropolis city. You know what I mean? And they've proven to put a great product on the court when it comes to basketball, man. And honestly, I don't know if it'll happen in 2028 or later. I don't know the exact year it'll happen, but it needs to happen, man. And you've seen Kevin Durant, who was drafted by the Seattle Supersonics, come out and say he wants a team out there and he wants to be a part of a team that's out there, man, because that market is a booming market. It's a lot of
Right.
money in that market. I don't understand why they left to begin with. You know what I mean? And go to Oklahoma City. But you know what I mean? It's money in Seattle. There's a rich basketball culture in Seattle. There's a rich legacy and history with the Seattle Supersonics. The Oklahoma City Thunder already came out and said that when they get their team, they're going to give everything that's owed to Seattle back. You know what I mean? And Adam Silver needs to hurry up and make it happen, man, because Seattle deserves it.
Right. Man, I wouldn't even know. I can't. I've been thinking this whole time. I don't even know where else because it'd have to be two more, not just one. So I don't. I don't even like thinking about Oklahoma City. Like I
Now,
wouldn't
like
have
what
thought.
team? Like, yeah, my fault.
I,
What team? Like, it be like
Listen,
be what team you think? Like, what area you think that like you would like to see a team at? Like, what would be a good area
yeah,
for like for NBA expansion? You know, what I mean, you still like,
right. That's what I'm saying. Because Miami already got a couple. Cali got a couple. And then the thing about it is, I was about to say, I would have never expected that Oklahoma City would have been a basketball market. So damn, you
yeah,
telling me Nebraska's is a basket if we put a team in Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? Is that going to be a big enough market? Because I would have never thought Oklahoma City would have never. You know what I'm saying? So
what a,
I wouldn't. I don't even know because New York already got their fair share. All of the
mm,
biggest popular, maybe up, you know, mid in the
hey,
middle of the country. I don't know. I can't. I can't think of a market that's not there. But I'd have to. I have no idea. Like I'm really stumped because I'm that whole Oklahoma City thing is what's getting me. Because if you can find a market out of Oklahoma City, you can find it in anywhere. If you ask me, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Probably like I guess what New Mexico? I don't know. I wouldn't say New Mexico personally, but you know what? I don't know. Like
South
I have
Dakota.
no idea, man. That's not taken already. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Now that's a
Hey,
good
I
point, man. That's a good point.
hey, they should give Vancouver back their team, man.
yeah. Oh yeah. See that,
Mm,
Beautiful
but a
city.
whole nother, a whole nother,
Yeah,
out,
yeah,
out of the
yeah.
state, out of the country team. That'd be crazy. You
Other
boys,
than
all swapping passports and
I don't know, Drew. I don't know, Moose, Renegade. I don't know, man. But just like Renegade said, if they drop one in OKC, bro, there's nothing out there anyway. There's nothing out there except the downtown. That's it. That's all they got. Everything else is straight country land, bro. But hey, man,
maybe that's
I
the
don't
reason why they make money.
know, but they should if they giving back if they giving back teams, I feel like Vancouver should get their team back, man.
they're not.
Come on.
I mean, but then Memphis
Yeah,
not giving all the Grizzlies up though. That's the thing.
yeah,
What'd you say? Wait, what'd you say, True?
But Memphis not giving up the Grizzlies up though. It'd be different if
Oh yeah,
Memphis
yeah.
brought itself something different.
yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
it's like,
Vancouver really didn't
Get
have
them,
a,
get them
a,
boys a whole new team.
they were expansion team in '95. They really didn't do anything.
Right.
You know, they had great. I say they had like maybe what they drafted Sharif, Mike Bibby, you know, all them players, but they really didn't do much in the playoffs either. But
Yeah, they ain't.
there's
I don't
nothing.
think they ever
There's
made the
nothing much
playoffs
to give
before
back.
then.
There's nothing even to give back. You know, like
Right.
Right.
Seattle, they got how many championships? Seattle
Yeah,
got
they
at least,
got
right?
championships. They
yeah,
got
but
they got retired jerseys. They got
Yeah.
yeah,
they got so they got
In
everything.
Vancouver
they
ain't
got
got,
champions. They got championship.
Yeah, they got championships. They got
but
retired jerseys.
Mm.
I'm
They got a
still
lot
thinking
of stuff
about
going on over
another
there, man.
team besides that.
One city that might be like somewhere in the St. Louis or Kansas City area. St. Louis used to have a team, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
See, there you go.
Kansas
The
City
Hawks,
had a team
you know.
back in the
That's
day,
it.
you know what I mean?
That's
Hey,
it. St.
hey,
Louis. That's it
hey.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
St.
St.
Louis the
Louis.
market,
I'm
St.
not.
Louis market went down though.
Is it? Yeah, I would have.
I
I
mean,
would. It wouldn't surprise me.
I,
That
I ain't
Las Vegas
gonna lie.
And
crazy though.
they,
I ain't gonna lie though. Like for me, I'm gonna think outside the box in a
Right.
sense. These are like I got multiple areas. You know what I mean? I think a team would be good at. You know what I mean? Maybe me personally. I mean, hey, put a team in Baltimore, man. Hey, put a
okay.
Mm.
team in
Okay.
Baltimore up, man. Put a team
Okay.
in Baltimore. I would put another team in Canada, but not in Vancouver. I would put a team in. I would do a Montreal. I would try Montreal or Vancouver. I would try
Okay.
Montreal. Do something a little different. I'm
Hey,
gonna go. Hey, Mexico City. This G League or well, the G League already got a team down there. The you know,
Woo!
put a team in Mexico. Why not? You know what I mean?
I tell
I
hey,
you why
mean,
not.
I'm not
I mean,
mad.
no, you can still do. You can put a
That
team out in
out of
Mexico.
country
It
comment.
don't matter. It don't
Man,
matter. You can put a team out in Mexico.
can we
Like we
guarantee the
understand.
player's safety down there?
Yeah, you can guarantee player
Shoot.
safety. I mean,
Not with
professional
this
play down there all the
president they got
time.
them boys got.
All they gotta do is mind their business and do what you got. Like all they gotta do is mind their business, not get your like. Bro, tourists go to Mexico all the
Who
time,
gonna own the
and don't.
team
Right.
in Mexico?
Just
You
gonna
don't
But
go
think the
to the
cartel
I
gonna
mean,
try
it
to
all
have
Them
parts
depends.
of it?
I
them
mean, here's the
boys
thing: is
mind
like
their
it all
business. They gonna
depends.
try and get some of them Latinos out there. You know,
yeah.
they
I
gonna be
mean, but
comfortable.
you
And
get what I'm
sooner or
saying. I
later,
mean,
look, sooner or later, them boys gonna be too comfortable going back and forth out there, and they're gonna venture off and get themselves into some shit. Watch, telling you.
but here's the thing though. Like that being said though, like I understand that, but like
Come on, man.
you going to the
They're gonna
worst
be
case
scared the first
scenario
couple
though.
years because they're gonna be tiptoeing because of the
No,
cartel.
but I'm
Then they're gonna
saying
be
though,
comfortable
yeah.
in them little
But
towns
but
that them
you
boys in thinking it's just, all
I
gravy
feel
or
what you're
whatever,
saying.
man.
I feel what you're saying though, but like you go to the worst case scenario though. We get the dangers of
Too far
you
off.
get. I mean, here's the thing, but there's dangerous places in America too. So like, let's. I mean, you got people. I mean, you can get
Man,
robbed. You got player
them boys
stores.
stormed the what you call them and took
But you got to
your
look at the
Chapo
power and
son
and
up
the
out that
finances
thing,
that
man.
they got.
But
Out of jail, man.
but like I said before, you mind your business. You do what you like. I said, you mind your business. Man, listen, here's the thing. They play like it's not gonna be a big deal. I mean, like you got
Oh,
professional teams in Mexico, so it's like hey, you
Mhm.
get somebody
oh,
that's not a bad. It's not bad, especially like Tijuana or Mexico City or something like that. Why not? You know what I mean? It's a market there. I mean, people they clearly love basketball down there. You see, they was packed down there. I think last year they had an NBA game down there. It was packed. So
yeah.
why not do that?
Yeah, they'll make money. That's for
Also,
sure.
I'm gonna go. This is a sleeper. This is a sleeper team. I think they do. Uh, this is another city. Um, that could get another team. This is gonna be very shocking. This is my
Another,
Chicago.
You
Yeah,
want
I was thinking
Chicago
that,
Chicago.
with
but
another team?
man, them
Yeah.
dudes
Get
ain't going for that, man. They
Hey,
is
hey,
not going for that.
hey. But you know why? But you know my
They,
reasons why they not. But you know my reasons why. Because Chicago Bulls have been so disappointing of their fan base. Why not? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real. If I had the money, I'm being that guy. Listen, I want a team in Chicago. If I had Steve
like the
Ballmer money,
Clippers,
I want a team in Chicago. You ain't playing with y'all. I'm going to listen. He cheap. I'm not cheap. Hey, force the Bulls to stop being cheap because you put another competition there. All right, we don't gotta go to y'all game. We can go over there with the. You know what I mean?
right?
We can go over there. So like, listen, man. Hey, listen, that's what I'm doing.
okay. That's
You're gonna have to
different there.
That's what
you're
I'm
gonna have
doing.
to rip them boys
You
apart.
think
Them boys tied to
you think with Chicago I think I just might have took what Renegade was gonna say about the attachment to the
right.
history of that squad. You know what I mean? The
Real
attachment to
talk.
MJ, the
They
attachment to
not. They
that
not gonna.
era
Hey,
of Bulls.
hey,
You know
listen.
what I mean?
LA had another team. Two LA's have a team. So hey, Chicago is a big market. That's one of the biggest markets in the United States.
It's
They have
going
enough
on
room.
30.
They have enough room. You got the Cubs and the White Sox.
he
Yeah.
said they got room. Okay.
Got to
I
cover the
true.
White Sox. I mean, I'm just saying, man.
On to something.
Hey, you know what I mean? Come on,
Hey,
man.
I'm not mad at it, but
they
Come
hey,
on,
got room,
man.
but they ain't got as much room as no Los Angeles, man. That's the only reason
Now they
why
got
the
room. No, they
Clippers
No,
got room.
Chicago
They
huge,
Chicago,
man.
Yeah,
Chicago
no,
got
I ain't
room,
saying
bro.
no. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about market room, like money. What the
Yeah, they
market
got
room?
mark.
You know what
They,
I'm
I
saying?
mean, yeah, they may not be better than a market as a LA per se, but like they got a big market.
No, they got enough. They got, but you gonna. That's like
Like the fan
LA
base
is
wise,
big.
you gonna split the
LA big
Bulls
enough.
Yeah,
fans?
LA is a big enough and area and to where you can take the LA Lakers haters and make a whole franchise off of them.
that's
I don't know if
hilarious.
you can do that. I
That's
don't know if you
hilarious.
could do that in Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't
they
know
I
if you
mean,
could do that in
they
I
Chicago
mean, there,
for
there's
sure.
a, there's a bunch of professional teams, and they got a bunch of professional teams in Chicago though. Like they
Yeah, but
got
this
base.
is
What they call
basketball, man. It's different
it's a
when we talking
it's a
about
basketball.
basketball in
It's a
Chicago.
yeah, but it's a
Michael
basketball
Jordan,
city.
man.
It
You
is
know they
it is a
go.
it
Yeah,
is a
it is.
basketball city, and they
Right.
got the room. I'm just saying, listen, make it interesting because like I'm the owner, like you said, and one of my reasons is the fact that the owner, let's keep it real, Bulls ownership been cheap over the years, and
Yeah.
you put another competition there, going to force their hand. Like, bro, listen, yeah, I don't have no problem playing in Chicago, but guess what? I ain't gonna play no Bulls. I'm gonna go with over down the street. You know what I mean? Down the street. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Right.
So that's what I do. Hey, man. Hey, something like that, man. So I don't know, but like I think, man, but like I said, Vegas and Seattle, those are like the guess the two guaranteed teams to get. Maybe a Kentucky, maybe a team in Kentucky. Who knows? Maybe put a team in
Mm.
Kentucky. I don't know. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? Maybe
I
who
think
knows?
another little
And that,
country area do something good like OKC.
But the thing about OKC, the only reason why
Over
OKC
there.
got a team in the first place because when Hurricane Katrina happened and
The
the
Hornets went
Pelicans,
down there.
yeah, they showed out in love or
Right.
whatever the case may be. That's the
yeah,
only. Oh,
he
and
was
OKC technically is a basketball city. It's not like Oklahoma and all that. They love their sports down there. So like
Mm.
that's a rare situation. I don't think I mean
yeah,
Nebraska having a team. I don't know. That's gonna be
they,
Iowa. That's
they
gonna be tough to do.
basketball.
It's gonna be
Right.
tough. But like Kentucky, maybe another team in Florida, maybe
Kansas
like
City might
Jackson,
be good. Like Moose say.
And
Missouri, a team in Missouri,
Yeah, something
St.
like
St.
Louis,
Louis.
KC or St. Louis.
Hmm.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
because that's right in. That's right up in the area though. So them all of them can converge right there in that little area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that
No
could be
facts.
good. Yeah, that's the thing too. You could definitely could do that, but I mean, I don't know. It definitely gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be interesting though, man. Like I said, expansion. Like I said, dang. Like I ain't gonna. I think we in our lifetime we may see 40 teams in our lifetime. It's that crazy.
Hmm. That I think they're gonna add probably not just two. I think they'll add about four. And the thing is, this time the world is uh is ready for multiple expansion teams. Like put adding six, not six, but adding like four expansion teams since the whole world's basketball is at a higher level. You're not gonna it's not gonna be as depleted. There's always because there's NBA ready players that's always ready, but always getting kicked out because more they got so much talent flowing in and out, in and out. The damn, I bet you if we check um the average length of time that players has been playing is probably gone down. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you mess up, you're out of here. You know what I'm saying? Nigga can replace you quick. You see all of them damn players we been seeing in the Olympics. Like who is this? Who is that? God damn. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to that point, absolutely. I mean, I definitely understand that point. But I'm gonna be honest though, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like it's still going to deplete the league, in my opinion. I think it's
Of
going to
course.
deplete it
Of
because
course.
you forget one thing you're forgetting. Not just it's definitely the game is more evolved and more talent. basketball players. You know what I mean. But one thing we're forgetting is the fact that expansion draft. And hey,
Yep.
nobody safe besides that first 8, your first 6, or your first 7 to 8 are safe. After
Yeah.
that, it's hey.
It gets
So
sad after that, man.
hey man, listen man. So hey,
You know what
yeah,
Jordan did in the
Somebody,
last one?
right?
We
Somebody about to get their eye poked up, man. It
hey,
ain't
hey.
gonna be
All
good.
I'm saying is,
but he ate
this though, man. That's gonna help us, help my team out, boss. It's gonna
No,
help
it
us
should.
out.
If anybody, it should hurt y'all. What the
no
hell?
help the
It
best
should hurt
team.
you boys on top.
It
You feel me? You need to take
didn't hurt.
about 2 or
It didn't
3
hurt
from
Chicago.
over there.
It
Come
didn't hurt
so
It is
Chicago.
hey, cause
Chicago
you cause we all know why.
because
Come
he's
on, man.
Mike. That's why it didn't hurt him.
They made
Hey
sure it ain't
man,
hurt his ass, man.
y'all
Come
can
on.
take.
Yeah, he
Y'all can
ate
take.
off of the Charlotte Hornets and all
Y'all can
that.
take.
The
72
the
damn
the
wins,
rap
man.
coming in '95,
That's
Vancouver. Right?
72 damn wins after they added
Hey,
them a weak
he
ass team.
he went through 2 expansions. The '88, right?
Right.
When
For that year. And then
Miami,
two the next.
Yeah,
man, I forgot the other teams, but yeah, '88 they had one, in '95.
Orlando, Miami.
Oh yeah, Orlando. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the '95
Yeah,
they
but
had.
we'll see though, man. We'll see, man. We definitely will see about We'll definitely see what happens. Um, I'm trying. Listen, I want to talk about this though, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Top
This dude right here, man.
two.
This dude right here. Hold up, man.
Talking about Shaq,
Hey, man.
the
This
Diesel.
this boy
Again.
Shaq, man. Again,
Shaq, hey man, he said he ain't
You
hating.
D?
I watched the whole podcast. He said he ain't hating.
I mean, hey, I'm a, I'm gonna
Nigga,
play this. See if he's hating tonight. And see. Tell me, if y'all can hear this stuff, man.
You
alright.
D? If he was on
Y'all
my
can hear it.
team, what would
Yeah.
I have done to him? You did, Jay. What would I have done to him?
In practice or
In the locker room. I say something, and he say that what the he just said in the locker room.
probably put them hands on
Thank you.
This is the facts. I've seen this. I tried to stop it.
It may sound personal, but it's motivation. That's all it is. It's just motivation.
What I will say, and having somebody like you, every day in my ear, and having an expectation of me, and letting me know what the expectation is, regardless of what other people might have thought about me when I got into the league. When you have a great player that has the expectation and the belief in you, then that just helps you believe in yourself, and then it helps you have those same expectations of yourself. So, with you doing that for me, that helped me be the teammate that I was, because I knew you had an expectation for me and I wasn't trying to let you down. That's the last thing I want to do as a teammate. I don't want to let Shaq down. Shaq need me. Shaq believes in me. I got to be there for big fella.
Mm.
So
Yeah, man.
he would have put hands on Rudy for what? For what? For what he
For
said
saying,
when we were talking about last week?
yeah, for
Tell him
Yeah,
saying,
you
yeah,
shut your damn mouth.
yeah,
You're too big. You're too grown for that.
yeah. Basically, and it's like at the end of the day, though, like,
For calling him the worst player ever, you don't expect no
yeah.
kind of response, huh?
But here's the thing. Like, he tries to use this, like, these
I'm
things and use it as criticism, but it's like you really just hating because, like, you're not personally. You are Shaquille O'Neal. You can personally get in contact with these people. You can work with these guys and talk to them. Hey, I really want to talk to you and work in your. Hey, I really think because to UD to point, he said that Shaq believes in him because even though he gave him a hard time, he believes in him. So I never heard Shaq use this criticism of Rudy Gobert saying that he believes in him. So if that same context, right? Why you don't go personally to do have a conversation? Say, listen, listen. I feel though you need to be doing this. I think you can be able to do this. Let's you know what I mean. Let's figure this out. But you want to do this, go on these podcasts and want to bash people and try to use these bully tactics and things of that nature. It's like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? You know what I mean? It's like
right.
it's like Come on now, like you're a hater, Shaq. You're a hater. You talking about people making this money and all that case may be the tax, bro. Bro, Rudy Gobert didn't pay himself. Rudy Gobert didn't pay himself. Saying that you're gonna put hands on him because like I said before, you are legit bashing him and disrespecting him. You know what I mean? And saying that he don't deserve his money. A guy that came all the way from a whole nother country. You know what I mean? A guy God came from a whole nother country to do what he do. You know what I mean? To take care of his family. Regardless, listen, Rudy Gobert is not a perfect player. I mean, everybody on this panel have criticized Rudy Gobert. But one thing we do know is that we understand why, like, I mean, it just come on. What any type of progression or help are you really doing going on platforms and bashing other young players when you have where's what like when you be doing this? I'm curious on what are the positive results of you doing these things.
Ain't no, that's not what he do. You know what I'm saying? It's not what Shaq do. You know, I mean, look, man, like I said, man, you call somebody the worst player ever, and them responding to you saying, "Man, you should be bigger than that." That's what's gonna make you put hands on them. So, like, I mean, bruh. And then, okay, you put hands on 'em. What hands? Do it, dog. Have we seen? We have all seen the fights Shaq then got into on the court, right? What did do? Does that look scary? Like y'all got to stop the cat. Like these guys think they just gonna beat up everybody inside. And I ain't saying Shaq wouldn't beat up Rudy Gobert, but my nigga Shaq, buddy. It's like, bruh, like Rudy Gobert is the lowest of hanging fruit that you can cook, and we all understand Rudy's limitations and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? But to say that he's the worst player ever, and then when he responds, and he didn't even respond in kind, he responded with kindness. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about you would have put hands on him because of that. If anybody says anything about Shaq, he's ready to fight and things of that nature. So if anybody said anything critical or disrespectful to Shaq, at least he claimed he's ready to fight or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so it's cap, and I think it's just you know um uh, uh you know you know like uh, I wouldn't necessarily say attention grabbing as much as he's not gonna retract what he said, so he's just gonna double down on it and get bigger bravado and it sounds stupid, it sounds dumb as hell because you the one stepped out of line saying he was the worst player ever, and he's not. Rudy Gobert is not the worst goddamn basketball player ever, man. You know what I'm saying? He got his big old limitations, and we cook him for that. But for you to say you're gonna put hands on this man because he's standing up for himself, while and I'm sure you're one of the ilk that's gonna call him soft. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. Like it's nasty work, and it's just more evidence that Shaq is going to put foot on a big's neck, no matter it, and it don't matter what the scenario is. You know what I'm saying? Because he wants to uphold his legacy and who he was and things of that nature. And look, man, ain't nobody gonna forget about you, Shaq. But if you keep up this disrespect, niggas gonna really cook you, and you're not gonna be able to do anything about that. And we not trying to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna put foot on your neck over no damn Rudy Gobert. But I'm saying you start disrespecting, that shit'll trickle down on other players that people ain't going for that BS. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shaq, man. You know what I'm saying?
That was great, Renegade, bro. That was great.
This game
Hey,
about to go
man.
crazy.
Hey, Shaq. Shaq always trying to pick on the small ones, man. Come on, man. Like
Right.
Renegade said, man. Rudy Gobert, look how skinny he is, man. Come on, he need to stop. But the thing about it is, Rudy Gobert had to stand on his toes, man, because he got
Right.
choked up on live, man. So he had to, That's why he had that MMA video trying to get it. But yeah, Shaq did say that he will leave him alone if he wins the championship. He said, "Win the championship, then shut me up." Basically, he did the same thing to JaVale McGee.
Right.
JaVale McGee got championships. So I mean,
That
that's
that
what
ain't that's
Shaq,
not that
that's
ain't
what
true
Rudy
though.
got to do. That's
That ain't
what
true.
Rudy got to do.
Hold
And
up.
true, that is true,
That,
man.
no, it's
He was
not true.
picking on JaVale the
No.
same
That's
way.
not true. It got to a situation where it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
going
yeah.
to get
Moms had to
physical,
get
JaVale wanted
involved.
and
Moms
JaVale
had to
because
wanted
get
them
involved.
hands.
it wasn't. The reason I had to clarify that because it wasn't the Shaq. He gonna leave JaVale alone because he won the championship. That had nothing to do with it. They had to tell
Yeah.
Shaq to chill out. Like I said
Oh yeah,
before, you
yeah, yeah.
picking
I
on
missed
you
I missed that
because
part. You right. Um.
you trying to bully people
Yeah,
that's
he's
not
basically
clearly
bullying.
okay.
He's basically
They
bullying.
necessarily not on your level per se as a stature or a player. And of course, he's also bigger, and these guys not small guys either. But it's like
I,
you're trying to use your stature and your status to bully people, which is corny.
yeah. I gotta
Like
say
I
something
mean,
Right.
about Shaq. This dude here, he ain't do that to the '90s, big man. He
Come
ain't do
on,
that to
man.
them. He ain't do it to Patrick Ewing. He ain't do it to Hakeem. He ain't do that. But as
Come on,
soon
man.
soon as he touched down to 2000, and he was picking on them little centers in New York, and you see what he did to
Right.
Mutombo, man. That was nasty. And then, oh man, hey, I'm not gonna say Shaq had an easy road, man, but Shaq, come on, man, nobody was stopping you in the
Right.
2000s, bro. All the great centers, they was old, they was washed up, and if there was a good center in the 2000s, they didn't make the playoffs or they got knocked out early, man. But
Right.
that's Shaq, man. I've never seen him pick on somebody that except Charles Barkley, but Charles Barkley 6'4", man.
Right.
Like, come on, man. But Rudy Gobert, man, hey, I don't know if Shaq could leave him alone if he wins the championship. I don't know. But
Right.
hey, that's Shaq though.
Right.
Shaq does it to everybody, every big, but he
He
didn't do it to DeMarcus Cousins. Why he didn't do it to DeMarcus Cousins, man? He tried to do it to Dwight, but Dwight wasn't having it, man. And Dwight
that's
wasn't having it.
that's
He
it.
took his nickname and used it, man. But hey, man,
And he
that's all I
hated
got with
that.
Shaq.
Oh, he
He
hated
didn't
that.
like that. He didn't like that. But yeah, Shaq, we know what you did in your career, man. Most dominant. You got that name. Just leave it alone, man. Leave him alone. Rudy Gobert, he gonna get his hands up, man. Watch, I'm telling you, man. He gonna get them ready. I'm telling you. Draymond Green, he got something for you too, man. Hey, if I got choked up on live, I'll be coming too. I don't care. Round two.
Right. Bro.
Hey,
You gotta
but
get
hey,
some
that's all
kind
I
of
got.
respect
True,
that.
man. That's all I got.
yeah, though, man. It's definitely crazy though, man. Shaq, like I said, Shaq's is a hater, man. Like I don't. That boy's a bona fide hater. Um, Listen, like it, I do want to talk about this though. Austin Reeves, I guess he did interview on a golf course, and he
Mm,
mentioned LeBron James don't play 1v1, and he said, I mean,
mm,
Austin Reeves said that LeBron James 1v1 is not real basketball. How you
mm.
feel about that? And
No,
what
who said that? Who said it?
Austin Reeves said that. Austin Reeves said LeBron
Austin Reeves.
James 1v1 is not real basketball. How you feel about that?
I mean, I disagree. I don't think you should use the 1v1 aspect as an aspect of winning basketball, but you got damn right 1v1 you gotta what you not you the one of the biggest aspects is being able to beat your man, and that's a lot of times in a 1v1 setting. I mean, look, you if you're a caliber, if you really are of the caliber of player, upper echelon player, you'll never be on a one in a 1v1 scenario mostly. But I mean, yeah, I mean, usually you are gonna be on an island with somebody, and yes, you're gonna if you are top tier player, you're gonna have all eyes on you and things of that nature. But you're gonna have to be able to beat your man. That's that's how you open up things for everybody else. So yes, the 1v1 aspect is definitely basketball. You know what I'm saying? I don't like I say you use that, but you use that 1v1 aspect in the game, you're gonna get cooked just because of the aspect of you're gonna have all eyes on you. So once you do all of that super takeover stuff, you're gonna get clamped. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, that selfish way of playing just it ain't lucrative to winning. And everybody knows that. So yes, 1v1, the 1v1 aspect isn't winning basketball, but yes, it's definitely basketball, because if you can't beat your man, you can't win. You know?
Absolutely. Hey,
I
so crazy.
feel
What you
that.
gotta think about that? So
I
crazy.
feel that. I feel like 1v1 is basketball, but it ain't the end all be all. You know what I'm saying? It's a part of basketball.
Right.
That's how you hone your skills to beat your man. But I feel like they getting on LeBron for not like playing in these 1v1 games in the Olympics and all that. That's what I feel about it. Cause
Uh,
Melo said the same thing on his podcast when your boy Jason Tatum was on there and they were talking about the 1v1s and who was in there, and he didn't put LeBron on there. And then Melo started going and was like, yeah, he ain't no 1v1 player or whatever like that. But hey, at the end of the day, man, I seen this guy kill his man one on one. He
right.
did it timeless times.
Right.
But to say, I mean, hey, he knows something that we don't know. It's LeBron James.
Right.
His IQ better than everybody's, right? He's saying that it ain't basketball. Hey, it probably ain't real basketball, but it's a part of basketball. It's just not the end game of it. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. They cooking him for that. Cause he don't play in these one-on-one tournaments or whatever, the king of the courts and all that. But yeah, that's about it. But that's all I
I think
got. True.
I think he downplaying it a little. I think he downplaying it because he's not the best 1v1 player ever. You know what I'm saying? He 1v1 ain't his you know his strong suit. You know what I'm saying? Even though we see him like you say, we see him beat his man all the time. You know what I'm saying? But he don't beat his man in the way that Kyrie Kyrie do it, or Kobe do it. You know what I'm saying? T Mac, things like that. He don't hit you. He don't stand in front of you and you know what I'm saying? We hit you with the Kimba snatchback or whatever like that. So I mean that's what 1v1 players do. You know what I'm saying? They'll hit you with the boogie, hit you with all of these little extra, you know what I'm saying, moves and things of that nature. So I think he is downplaying it, but but yeah, I do believe that 1v1. You definitely need to be able to beat your goddamn man, or else you can't. You're not gonna be great. You know.
Facts.
Um,
Facts.
I'm have a different. I got a different
Mm.
perspective on this. I got a
Okay.
different perspective
Okay.
on this, man. LeBron James is capping. Now, I think I may understand what he meant, but the statement itself is 1v1 real basketball. The answer is yes, it is. Um, and granted, is it about the end all be all thing? No, it's not. But 1v1 is basketball because it's a game of basketball. It's 1v1.
Right.
It's a form of basketball. You have guys you see on YouTube doing 1v1, the king of the courts. That's a form of basketball. That being said, 1v1 basketball isn't the end all be all when it comes to the team game, which the highest level of basketball, which LeBron James play. That's absolutely true. But the sense of 1v1 basketball is still real basketball. It's a skill set to have that even to a point where you can use it to impact the game in 5v5 team basketball, like, playing. So, I mean, Kyrie Irving is a 1v1 player. I mean,
Right.
so you can't say it don't matter at all. Granted, it's a team game, so you need other things like passing the ball, which LeBron James does. He's not he's not a great 1v1 player because he does things that more important when it comes to the game that he plays, which is 5v5. Being the best 1v1 player in the world is not going to really mean anything in the NBA if you don't have team skill sets when it comes to playing the team game. So,
Right.
in a sense, 1v1 basketball is real because it's a form of basketball. Same thing as 3v3 basketball, 2v2 basketball.
Right.
Those things, I mean, those are forms of different forms of basketball. Basketball is played different ways. You know what I mean? There's slam ball for people on trampoline.
Yo,
So it's
that was
like,
lit back in the
you
gap.
know what I
I ain't
mean? So I mean, basketball in a sense is like, um, it's a real version of basketball in a sense, but I think I understand what LeBron may have meant per se. I don't know, but like 1v1 is for real basketball. Like it's not clearly. I mean, it's not the problem is people do try to conflict or like combine, use 1v1 and try to make it in a team game. That's what becomes a problem. You know what I mean?
All right.
So it's like that's just my thoughts on it. That's just my thoughts on it, man. It just I don't know. It just but yeah, it's definitely. I mean 1v1, man. So what you? I mean. What style like? So I mean, like you said, 1v1 and all that.
Shit.
Um, what else? I'm trying to think of. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, you talking about the career? Oh yeah, I'm trying to think of. I'm trying. What in the world? Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, there we go.
Shit, I mean, just think of a team that ain't got a guy on their team that can't beat that's not a super 1v1 player that can't beat their man. If what can you can't what like you couldn't even you had to have at least one person even in the 90s that could beat somebody off the dribble like in some kind of way. You got to be able to, that's how you break the defense down. You're not making a defense work if you can't beat one person and have your defense rotating and things of that nature so you can get an open look. If you can't beat your man, you'll never get an open look. Never. You know what I'm
Abs-
saying?
Absolutely. So yeah, so it's like 1v1 do yeah to an extent. 1v1 is basketball to an extent. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a skill set and it's a different form. You know what I mean? Like say three. That's like saying 3v3 ain't basketball, where it's like it's played in the Olympics. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
So it's
Now,
like
if you say 6v6, then I could get down with you because ain't nobody doing
yeah,
that BS.
6v6
You
is
feel me?
crazy. 6v6 is crazy. But I mean, um, yeah, I'm definitely curious though, man. Like it's definitely it's definitely crazy. Although this is breaking news. Well, Donovan Mitchell was on Carmelo Anthony podcast, um, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. This is a very interesting take he said though, man. I want y'all how y'all feel about it. This is breaking, like it's not breaking news per se, not breaking news, but this is like straight off the paper. You know what I mean? How y'all how y'all feel about this here? Um,
There you go.
how you feel about this here?
Realistically, I look at myself as one of the top 10, top 15 players in this league, but I haven't made it to a conference finals. So in order for me to make that jump, I can't sit here and get mad. I can sit here and get mad and use it as fuel, but I can't get mad at this because it's an accolade-based world we live in, whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent.
For whatever reason.
For whatever reason, it's just what it is. Realistically, I look at
How y'all feel about that? Is Donovan Mitchell a top 10, top 15 player in the league?
I think
I
I
think
think
he
you can
is.
make
I think he is.
I think you can make the case, man, because The boy is
If
cold
you,
blooded.
yeah,
He really is cold, man. He can carry an offense. You know what I'm saying? On a high level. I do think he need to get his playmaking up or whatever. But man, you get D Mitch with a real number two, a real true blue number two, something a 1B or a 1A type of number two or number one or whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Who are you gonna get that's a better offensive player to play with D Mitch than D Mitch? Like he is one of the best offensive players in the league. That's bar none. You know what I'm saying? Um, if he was on a better if he had a better number, a better ace in the hole, you know, I think he'd get a lot more, recognition as as a top 10, 15 player. I believe, you know what I'm saying? If you put him there, I wouldn't argue with you or whatever, you know what I'm saying? His skill set is just what it is. He can shoot. He can he like I said, he got to get his passing up a little bit more. He and the athleticism is that's something you just can't teach. He been an offensive beast ever since he stepped in the league, man. Yeah, I do believe he can. Uh, he's a top 15 player. I put him like probably 16, 17 because of that aspect of him not making the conference finals and things of that nature. But I mean, look, man, I ain't gonna cap. I blamed a lot of that on Rudy when he was with Rudy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he got hurt up in the playoffs this season after he was cooking. Again. So I mean, shout out to D Mitch. I mean, look, man, it's not like somebody. I mean, and I know MB got you know in the running for 3 out of the last 4 MVPs or whatever. But ain't nobody gonna say Embiid not up there just because he ain't make a conference finals. And I understand that they are two totally different players. Embiid is a beast in and of itself. But if we're talking about talent, like D Mitch is up there. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me.
How you feel about it? So crazy, man?
hey, I feel like he's on the bottom though
Hmm.
of the rankings of the 15. He's probably in there. I got
Hmm.
Book ahead of him, man, and I got Ant ahead of him because,
Hmm.
hey, he got the squad in Cleveland. He got to figure it out, man. He the best player right there, right? He got him a little squad. Darius Garland ain't trash, bro. We ain't gonna sit here and say Garland trash. He could get him his own buckets too. But I mean, he was hurt last year. He did get hurt, so. But I mean, I feel him though. Yeah, he top 15, bro. He should. If he's that's just me being like critical on D Mitch because I know he could do way better and get his team higher than because I had hopes, man. When he went to Cleveland, I had hopes, man, and for a Knicks team. And I call Julius Randle a playoff dropper, right? You got Brunson killing you. Like, come on. Like, Randall wasn't even doing much. You know what I'm saying? And that's for the Cleveland front line. Yeah, Allen, he's a rebounder, defender. I get that. Evan Mobley too. But I need them boys, man. They need a face-up game, a mid-range something to help this guy out. But at the same time, though, with that team, you ain't supposed to lose to the Knicks, bro. At that time, I just felt like they wasn't supposed to lose to the Knicks. But yeah, other than that though, yeah, he top 15, bro, for sure. Like he's his name up there.
Yeah, I'm
Hell,
gonna be honest. Top 10. He wilding. He
No,
wilding.
no, no, no. Top 10, he's wilding. Yeah, he
He
on the bottom
wilding.
half of that 15
He
for
he
sure.
he 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 wilding. Like let's calm down. He wilding with that one. You wilding with that one. All right, now are you top
Uh,
15? But is he top 15?
I get shooting guards. I got Ant, Book, and Mitch. So if he's the
He
third
he he,
third
he
best shooting
third.
guard, he's probably 15 to 20. 15 to 20.
But
But
what math?
he's
What math
tough.
is? What math is that?
What do you mean? What math is that? He's the third best shooting guard in the league to me. To some,
Yeah, but what I mean,
he's the
hold
best.
up,
So
hold up. So I'm gonna name a dude that's not. So is he better than Kawhi Leonard? Is he better than Kawhi Leonard?
no, he ain't better than Kawhi. He ain't better than
Right now.
JT. He ain't better than
No, he
Luca,
not. Stop,
SGA.
stop.
He ain't better
Renegade,
Yes,
than
stop.
right
Luca,
now, man, Kawhi
SGA.
Renegade,
ain't
stop.
shit. Kawhi ain't shit, man. He
Come
can't
on,
even
stop
play
it,
on the
bro.
court, man. How is
Stop
he
it, bro.
better? He can't even play 50
Stop
games.
it, bro.
He's not. He's out of here. What are you
You
talking about? He's on his
wildin'.
way out the league, man. Kawhi is not a
You
top. He's not like that
See, you
anymore, man. He can only be like that in spurts. What the hell?
you
You want
solidify
me to take him
you
for
underrated
three
Kwame.
wildin'.
games out of the
You
70 against D Mitch?
you
Nah,
Okay.
nah, nah.
oh
But
you
Kawhi is weird to rank. Like if you're not hooping, you can't be in these rankings, bro. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man. Ain't playing
Come on,
years and
like
years. Come
oh
on.
we talking
so
about
is with
consistency,
that
He's
man.
logic
retired.
with that logic is Donovan Mitchell better than Giannis and Joel Embiid?
No, he ain't better, bro. He's not better
Off
than
that
the
logic,
consensus.
off
What?
He's
that
not better.
logic.
He's not better
What do you
than
mean the
Joel
Wait, what?
Embiid.
consensus?
What you mean?
The
This
consensus
the
is
consensus right here.
Kawhi Leonard is
Joker,
a top 10,
Joker,
15 player.
Giannis.
Hell
No,
no.
Bro,
no,
I'm not
no,
putting
no,
him on the
no,
list
no,
if he
no,
ain't
no.
hooping.
No, don't do
I'm
that.
not putting
No,
him on the
you
Hell
list,
no.
bro.
don't
No.
do
No.
I ain't putting him on the list,
Bruh.
bro.
don't do that. Hold on.
He
You
don't,
Bruh,
said
bro.
bro.
To a
He
guy
can't
that's been
hold
play.
on.
hooping,
You
He
no
to a
no
can't
hold
guy
on,
that's
hold
been
on.
play.
hooping.
Renegade. And
He,
it's so crazy. You said do not play. Jordan B has missed a lot of games and has hindered
But
his team for
he's
not playing.
played
His
he's
games. What do you
on the
mean? His games
bum
he didn't
knee,
not as
play.
much as hold up.
bro.
Not as
He
much as
played on
Kawhi.
That's
a
Kawhi
no
bum
does not.
knee.
stars. Y'all move. That's
What?
goalpost. I
Yo,
What?
never gonna argue that. That's
true,
What?
true.
The
He didn't
initial
play on a
statement.
bum knee. He didn't play on a bum
So
knee.
hold up. So hold up. When y'all first said about he wasn't playing games, last time I
hmm
checked, Giannis have missed games that has hindered his team. He didn't even play the whole playoff last
Giannis
year.
started getting injured like a
Okay.
couple years ago, man. Kawhi
Okay,
been
you
injured
know,
since
man.
2017,
Kawhi don't
Hold
never.
up. See, I'm gonna be
on and
real.
off. Like he'll play a
I'm
season,
gonna
then
give you
he'll
some
be
advice,
off.
Renegade. So crazy is not helping your argument. He brought up 2017. He's not helping your argument. He's not helping your
Bruh,
argument.
Kawhi
So what did
ain't
12
played
Bro,
games
the
for
even mean?
half his
dude been
career,
hurt.
man.
The
Half
dude
his
been hurt
career.
since
Half. Half,
2017,
man.
on and
Hold up.
off.
So why you
True,
mentioning
Half.
20? Why you mentioning
because
2017
that's
like he
when he
wasn't?
got hurt.
No,
That's
no,
when
no,
the
no, no,
knee
no,
really
no, no,
got
no,
hurt.
no, no, no. Why you mentioning 2017 like he wasn't better than Donovan Mitchell all the other years from
No, we're
2017 to
not
now?
talking. We're talking about
No,
now.
you no
We're
no no
talking
no.
about now.
Don't talk about 20. Okay, you
We're talking
so
about
he what?
now.
Why you
But
mentioned 2017
I'm
then?
telling you
Because
about
that's
his
how long he
history
No,
been
of.
no,
getting
he
I'm
hurt.
telling you about his
no.
history, bro.
Whoa,
His
the
history
past.
of not playing
No,
full seasons, bro.
no.
It
Okay,
started in 2017
And Don Mitchell didn't play a full season last year.
because
What
he
the
got
what?
hurt. But I'm gonna
All
take
right,
him
all
more
right.
than I take Kawhi
We're
Come
not
because
on,
taking.
he's
man.
showing up,
Hold
man.
on, Tom. Hey,
The
listen,
dude's showing up. No, the thing is, you cannot. He's
Renegade. Let
bro.
me ask you. Let me
Kawhi's
ask
a
you a
great
question,
player. You just
Renegade.
can't rank him right now.
Renegade. Is Don Mitchell better than Zion Williamson? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's better than Zion.
Are you?
But
Oh,
yo,
I don't think you
but
believe that though.
you
I'm
just
gonna
can't
let you
rank
No.
him.
have
You
it.
just bro.
What you
I
mean?
don't
It's
think you
weird
believe
Zion,
to
that.
what,
yo, but
Zion
true,
can't even shoot, man.
but
Listen.
true, but
He's
true,
a beast, but he's
So
not
you
top
trying
20
to tell?
right now.
So you
true.
telling me if Don Mitchell got traded to the Pelicans right now for Zion Williamson, you wouldn't be hot?
Fuck no. Well, I'm loving that,
Oh,
man. Embiid, I mean
oh,
not Embiid. Zion can't, bruh. Listen, he lost
all right.
a lot of weight. He got in shape this season. We'll see how it goes. But man, I don't. I
Right.
can't depend on Zion being there for me, man. I can't.
Okay.
I
Oh, you
It's
can't.
can
just
I don't
like
know. Maybe I
that,
consistent.
can now.
man.
Maybe I
You
can
be
now.
consistent.
Maybe I can now.
You be
Listen,
consistent.
Kawhi been
Ex-
hurt and in and out of longer than Zion's been in the league.
All right.
Come
I
on,
feel
man.
you. I feel
Come on.
you.
bro, bro.
You don't think You
True.
don't think D
You've been
Mitch
on the
better?
road, bro. You've been on the road.
I'm just
You
saying.
really been on the road, man.
All I'm saying
Renegade
is
been missing all the discourse and all that. You've been on the road.
the point is this
Boy,
the only argument. So the point
what's
is the
up?
only argument because the Zion is
hmm
cool because there's certain thing that to Renegade mentioned that Don Mitchell does better than Zion, right? Even
hmm
without the missing games part. My point
hmm
is this: if we're just judging it because, like, listen, we don't know. Listen, On the floor, listen, we get it. Kawhi Leonard is always hurt on time, but when he is playing, he is a top 15, top 10 player. It's weird. He is weird. You already mentioned and you agreed that he is weird in that Spencer ranking him. So
Yeah,
let's
it's
do
weird
this.
to rank
But
them.
let's do
You
this.
just
But let's
can't
do this.
rank them, bro.
If everybody healthy, because here's the thing.
Okay, if
If you're
everybody healthy, yes, he's
no,
above Donovan Mitchell.
because here's the thing though. If you're Kawhi Leonard, if we was all Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard feels though he's a top 10. Clearly, he thinks he's a top 10, 15 player. If we disagree or not, I don't even think Kawhi Leonard's a top 10 player. But if you ask Kawhi Leonard how does he feel, he's gonna feel probably the same exact thing. I'm just saying. Granted, I'm not mad or the argue. I'm not mad of the injury thing. Because at a certain point, I agree to a certain extent. But
Mitchell ain't top
is
10 though.
he barely top 15, man. I don't know if he's top 15.
He's 15 to 20. 15 to 20.
Jaylen Brown?
15 to 20.
Jaylen Brown?
Hell yeah, he better than Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, he better than Jaylen.
What the hell you mean?
The hell yeah.
You got to take the medals. You got to take the medals aside, man. You got to take the awards aside. Better player. D. Mitch is a better player, man. If we look, Drew, you got to understand. Am I mentioning Brown will be the fourth best shooting guard to me?
Brown not a shooting guard.
He'd be the fourth man.
Brown
But he came in as a shooting guard, man.
No, he came in as small forward.
Okay, if he's a small forward, then he's not even in the discussion.
He's in
the small forward discussion. But hey, but all I'm saying is he's in 15 to 20. Jaylen Brown is like right there, bottom two, 15, 20, maybe 20.
I ain't gonna lie, Donovan Mitchell was.
He's 15 to 20. He's 15 to 20. But Kawhi healthy.
10.
To answer your question though, if Kawhi was healthy, yes, he's better than Donovan Mitchell.
No, the problem
but you just can't rank him because he's a weird ranking. It's a weird ranking because he don't have consistent of playing, man. It's like ranking Ja right now. You can't rank Ja right now.
Hold on.
You haven't seen him in like a year and a half.
So y'all taking Donovan Mitchell over Ja Morant.
Bro, I haven't seen John Morant. I haven't seen John Morant in like a year and a half.
I'm just asking.
I'm just saying when you can rank Ja after next season. You can rank him.
I'm just asking.
But Kawhi is just a weird ranking, bro. It's just weird. You just can't, bro. It's just I don't know.
You know what I mean?
It's weird. And we just gonna give him 10 just because of his name. We're gonna give him 10 because he's Kawhi Leonard. Like, come on,
y'all
bro.
Do that. Y'all do that for other people for other reasons.
What?
For
LeBron? I didn't say LeBron.
I didn't say anything about LeBron.
Who you talking about?
I didn't mention LeBron.
Curry ain't top 10 either.
I didn't mention Curry. I'm just saying.
Curry ain't top 10 either.
You feel guilty. You feel guilty. I didn't say anything about. I said.
Who you talking about?
Embiid?
No, well, Curry and LeBron is part of the name thing.
Okay, then who you talking about? KD?
I said in general. Though. I said people give them
general, bro.
Let me make this clear. I think LeBron and Steph Curry is top 10.
I got KD ahead of both of them.
But don't sit there and say that.
I got KD ahead of both of them.
KD better than who?
I got KD ahead of both of them niggas. LeBron and Curry.
I'm kind of not even mad at that.
Bro, that dude almost averaged 30 and like, bro, he's about to be 35. Like, how old is KD? 35? 36, right?
I'm kind of not mad at
that. Man, he almost averaged, bro. In the first half of the season, he was averaging 30.
I'm kind of not mad at that. I'll take KD over LeBron right now. I'll take KD over LeBron.
Yeah, I'm telling you, definitely. So KD will probably be the bottom 10 for me. Because he ain't better than Giannis, Joker, Embiid, SGA, Luka. That's the consensus though. Those and who else? Like JT, he ain't better than him. Who else, bro? Like, let's name some names real quick. That's already 7. So he'll probably fall in like 8, 9, and 10. Somewhere there. Right. Somewhere right there. But Donovan Mitchell, 15 to 20. I don't even got him the best shooting guard in the league. I feel Ant and Booker better than him. Cause I seen Ant. Ant showed us last season, right? And then Book been showing us. Book went to a finals, man. Yeah, he had CP3, but I seen him drop 40 balls in the finals. Like, come on, man. We gotta stop, man. Mitchell gotta chill. Mitchell gotta chill out.
Well, hold on. This is technically, this ain't really breaking news. This ain't breaking news, but
37-10.
it's not. This ain't like no major or whatever. But Knicks center Mitchell Robinson would not be available to play for the start of the NBA season. The Knicks
that
are targeting the return of around December, January, following his ankle surgery procedure this summer. That's a big loss right there.
That is a
Shout out
big
to
loss. Mitchell Robinson, one of the
man,
best
always
rebounders, man.
right. And he a high level defender too.
Shit, he don't got a high level ankle.
Mitch was one of the reasons. Mitch was one of the reasons why they beat the Cavs. Bro, I'm so disappointed in the Cavs, bro. I don't even want to hear about them, bro. Bro, they got beat by the Knicks with Randall playing bad. That's disappointing, bro.
Them bigs ain't
like they
them bigs ain't like
bro.
that. Jared Allen, cold feet.
I know both of y'all ain't sitting here saying that the Knicks was supposed to beat that team. Come on, bro.
I mean, I think if D Mitch was in there, they would have had a way better chance. But I mean,
I'm talking about the first year that Mitch got there. That's what I was disappointed about. And then who they lost to last year? They lost to who they lost to? They got knocked out in the second round, or they got knocked out the first round.
I think it was the
This is
second.
sad, man. Yeah, it was the second round. They beat Orlando. I think they played either Indiana or the Knicks, and then they lost. Like, bro, they got so much potential, bro. It's crazy. Like, but we'll see what happens next season.
Yeah, it's definitely.
But he needs somebody that scores just like him, though. Darius Garland can do it, but he's focused on the playmaking. He's focused on the playmaking and then trying to score too. But bro, their front line, bro, they need to start shooting mid ranges, bro. Just two big dudes that ain't doing nothing in the mid range, nothing. Come on, like, man. Bro, you got two niggas that's just playing defense and grabbing boards, bro.
They don't make that.
That's what teams are. That's why they easy. That's why they easy to beat. They easy to guard because you got two dudes that not affecting shooting.
But the flip side, you got a bad defensive backcourt and Garland and
that too. That too. That's glaring.
So like you can't. I mean, there's the reason why they're on. There's the reason why they're on the court. You can't. It's because listen, they get blown the hell out. They listen like
right. They can't guard nobody. I feel that.
So
and the East got guards, bro. The East.
Who you telling, man? Who you telling, man? We got to. Hey, don't get me started.
Didn't Cole Anthony almost beat him? He was cooking. Cole Anthony was cooking.
That was a Magic team.
Yeah, I mean that's who they lost to. The Magic lost to the Cavs. Paulo was cooking, looking like a young LeBron out there.
Yeah, he gonna turn.
He's on his way, bro. And then they got KCP. Man, that's what they needed. Shooting. But yeah, I'm done with the Cavs, man. I'm done.
Why you started?
Nah, I'm done, bro. I was excited for him to go to another team, man. For him to go to that young, they had so much potential, bro. A lot of potential. Man. Come on, man. Jared Allen almost wasn't he in defensive player of the year talks, man?
What do you mean by potential?
He gets so scared.
Bro, they got what do you mean? You don't think they got a lot of potential? They got Evan Mobley.
No, they don't.
Got potential. Bro, they got a nice squad.
Bro, they got
but they just can't do it. They just can't get it done.
Bro, I don't know I get what you're saying, but what expectations you had?
Bro, they got so much potential. They was supposed to be battling with Boston and Philly.
That's a lie.
Boston, Philly.
That's
They're
a lie.
Supposed to be contending.
No, the hell they not. No, the hell they not.
They got potential, bro. They got potential like that. They just can't get it done.
Not now. What potential you talking? What
You
players
telling
you
me they
talking about?
don't? What
Bro,
do you
Evan
mean?
Mobley in his
Darius
third.
Garland ain't no slouch.
Bro, you do realize Evan Mobley only played 3 years before going in the season, and like Garland's young, but like, come
Yeah,
on, bro. What, like,
I just felt like they needed somebody like Mitchell, bro. Like can
you
score
make it
like
seem,
that.
bro. You make it seem like they got
They
generational
had a
talent on
nice
that team,
squad, bro.
bro.
They got Jared Allen, Evan Mobley.
Man, you
They
talking like
supposed to
this
make it
team?
work. They got
You
a
talking like
squad, bro. You telling me they ain't got no squad?
they don't
That's
got? They
enough.
really don't. They
I
really
feel
don't
like
got a
that's
squad like that.
enough.
They really don't
I
got a
feel
squad
like
like
that's
that.
it, bro. If
I
you
think
need
you
some more
really.
help, if you need some
I
more
think you
help,
get.
then
I think you
we gotta
gassing it.
stop. We gotta stop
I
roasting
think you.
LeBron. Then
I think you
come on,
gassing
man,
it. I think you gassing it because like when he first
bro.
got there, when
He
he
don't
first
need that
got
much
there,
help, bro.
I
What's
think you
up?
gassing it because when he first got there, Algie
Mm.
Okoro, he's an offensive liability majority of the
Cause he
time.
can't shoot. He can't
Then
shoot. He's
then
there to.
then okay,
But can
oh,
he defend?
but
Isn't he
yeah, he
there
could
to
defend.
defend?
Yeah, but here's the thing though. So where do these expectations come from? If you had like
I had him
Isaac Okoro,
better than the Knicks, man.
the Knicks, I mean,
Man, they wasn't supposed to lose to the Knicks, bro.
the Knicks was a better team.
Man, the Knicks, man, they
Oh,
best player
who?
wasn't even playing
And
right, man.
speaking
Jalen
of
Brunson
Knicks,
was holding it down.
hold on. Who
Yeah,
better,
they got
Don
killed
Mitchell?
by Jalen Brunson,
Who
man.
better, Don
They
Mitchell or
got
Jalen
killed by
Brunson?
one man, bro.
G
Who better?
Mitchell.
One man. One man, man.
Now you
It
lost me
was a
on that.
one-man show.
You lost me
Man.
on that.
It was a
You
He
lost
one-man
me
on
on
show.
that.
Yeah, the
Jalen
bigs,
Brunson
yeah, the
You
need
lost
bigs
me
more
for
on
the
than
that.
1
Knicks.
year to pass up
Yeah,
D
the
Mitch,
Knicks,
man. That's cap.
the bigs for the
He
Knicks were
he
playing
showed you
defense and all
too.
that.
He
No, man,
showed you
no.
too.
Who showed us too?
Luca is a goddamn possessed demon that always had the ball. You only seen Brunson
Hold on,
turn
Talking
on
about
come
two.
on.
when Luca wasn't on
What
the
are you talking
when Luca
about? Two.
wasn't there.
What do you mean by two?
Brunson had 2 years on the Knicks where he
He talking
showcased that
about
he
the
was.
intellect.
Yeah, he
Well,
was
he
this
showcased
year.
what?
This when he beat the cat, he showed up. He
Yeah.
showed out against the Cavs,
Yeah, one
and
man show. Just like I said. Was I lying?
it wasn't necessarily a one man show though.
Man,
I
it was
wasn't
a
gonna
one
go
man
say
show.
that.
Where was Julius
No,
Randle? Last season he got hurt. That don't
Mitchell
count.
Julius
Brown.
I'm
Randle
talking
is a
about the first season.
liability.
That was
I'm talking
Julius
about the
Randle
first
kills the
season.
team because he can't
I'm talking about the
he's
first
one
season, Drew.
dimensional.
But they was but one thing he was doing though, he was rebounding. Though. I wouldn't say it was
Yeah,
a
yeah. I
ball
just
man.
said that. I said the bigs for the Knicks were rebounding. Other than that, it was a one man show. One man show, man.
I mean,
Now they
listen,
got a
I'm just
squad. I don't even see the Cavs. I don't even know where they at in the rankings, bro. I don't, bro.
I'm just saying, I got Jalen Brown. Yeah, I forgot Jalen. I'd take
I
Jalen
don't know.
Brunson over.
Maybe I did gas him up a little bit, but when you got a team
Yeah,
like that and then you
I ain't gonna
add
lie.
Mitchell, I
No,
maybe
G.
did
Yeah,
gas it a little
I
bit.
ain't
But
gonna
bro,
lie. I'm
dude, you
saying,
think they need help?
Hell no.
They
yeah, they
don't
did,
need help.
bro. What's they do, bro? What do you? I
They
mean, hold
probably
on,
need
like,
role players. They don't need no more
What do
stars,
you?
bro.
My whole thing is though, like, you really like healthy. Everybody's
They
healthy.
need to
Stop it. Like I'm nobody's saying that the Cavs are a bad
Are
team,
they better than Orlando?
but here's the thing though. Orlando got young talent,
I
like
don't think they
young
better
better
than
talent.
Orlando, bro.
But here's the thing though, because they got their roster constructed better. The thing about a Cavs is their roster construction was always going to be in question with that team. Like I don't know
Why
what
they
you
go
thought.
pick bro? Why they go pick him up then? You
No,
what you picked him up to be a playoff slouch, or
I
you
don't know
picked him up to
who
contend to something?
I don't know who you thought Donovan Mitchell was, bro. I don't
Bro,
know who you thought
Donovan
Donovan
Mitchell is
Mitchell
like
was.
that.
I don't know who
I'm
you
He's
about to
think he
like
say
that,
was. Like
I'm about to say
nobody's
what you
saying he
mean.
ain't.
bro. True, you telling me they went and got him just to be some team that's just gonna go to the
No,
playoffs?
but I'm just saying. But what do you think, like, bro? If you really thought, like,
I
granted,
really thought they was better than the Knicks. His first year in Cleveland, I
I'm
thought
not
they was
mad.
gonna
They
beat the
No,
probably
Knicks.
I'm saying
I thought they
they
was
would
gonna
have beat
beat
the
the
Knicks.
Knicks.
They probably
no,
would
I'm
I
have
not
beat
thought
them
they
mad
was
at
gonna.
that.
if
I'm
D
not
Bro,
Mitch
mad
bro,
at that.
was playing. He was,
I'm
but he
not
was
bro.
mad
They
at that.
weren't they the
I,
fourth seed? They
no,
were the
I'm not
fourth
mad
seed,
at.
right?
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I'm not
Hold
mad.
on,
You thought.
let me
I'm
fact
not
check.
mad. I'm not mad. You thought it was fourth and fifth. They both were fourth and fifth. So I'm not mad that you thought that they should have beat the Knicks. I'm not even worried. But my thing is, you talking like they was like real title contenders.
No,
That's
not
not the
real
case.
title contention, but at least like going to the second round, like
They made a second round.
something.
They made a second round last year.
Yeah, but who got hurt? Mitchell got hurt.
No. I mean they
Mitchell
did.
did get hurt, right? He
in
did.
the second round. But I'm saying they went to the
So who
second
do
round. They got put
who
up.
do they need, bro? Who do they need? I
They
feel like
need
they got a team.
defenders.
They
They
need
need
more.
Probably
More
they
offense.
probably need
They need
some.
more offense. They need to better this constructed roster. But I'm saying they
Well,
got
that
put
ain't
up
gonna
first
happen when
round.
you pay
They
him.
got
He's
put
getting
up.
most of the
Yeah,
money.
yeah. They got put out first round this first year there, and they went to the second round this past season. So it's like, I mean, they lost to the Celtics. So it's like my whole thing is though. My whole thing about
Yeah.
the expectations is like if the Knicks are better showcase with regardless they improve, they're better than Cavs, and then it's like other teams like Sixers and Knicks that significantly are
Right.
getting better.
Are
And
they
I don't
better
see
than the
no.
Bucks, True? Are they better than the Bucks?
I don't know they better than. I don't think they better than Bucks.
Okay, then
I gotta
that's
see more
sad
of that.
because we both had the Bucks at like 5 or 6. Because if you ain't
I
better than the
know that
Bucks,
was you. No,
you
that
know
was you.
where
You
you
had
got
him
the
at six.
Bucks. Where you got the Bucks?
I had him fifth. I had him 4 for fifth. You had him
Now
six.
you
That was crazy.
lied. you
That
you
was crazy.
lied. You lied, bro.
I
I
never
got
agree with
okay.
that.
This is it.
I
This is
never
it.
agree
This
with
is
the
it right
six.
here. I got
I
Boston. I got Boston. I got the Knicks. I got Philly. Who's my fourth? I think the fourth to be the Bucks or Orlando.
Yeah, you
One of
said
them.
Bucks was six. You
Oh
said
no
Bucks
no
was
no!
six
I
and
did say
insane.
Orlando. I did say Orlando fourth, and I said the Bucks were fifth. That's what I said.
Man, I don't know.
I think I said that. I
I
think
think
you might
nah.
have to go
Well,
to the chat. It's in the
I
chat.
don't know, man.
It's in the
I don't know,
Discord
man.
chat.
Shout out to Casual, no, but yeah,
Shout out to Cavs on them, but I don't
yeah though,
think they
man.
doing any damage.
It's hey man, it's about that time
Giannis
though,
still one of
y'all.
my favorite players though.
Yeah, I mean y'all still we looking forward. Um, hey man, it's been a great stream though, man. Great stream. Shout out to
Right,
Moose. Moose had to leave early, whatever case may be.
right.
But hey, we
Shout out
here
to
though, man. Appreciate everybody from tuning in. Y'all go follow our Twitter and Instagram right below.
Salute.
You just type that in; it's right there. It's gonna pop up in the Zone Podcast on Instagram, Instagram Podcast on Twitter. Go check us out. Like I said before, hey, hope y'all enjoy y'all morning. Um, all that great stuff. Go showcase. Tell us where y'all can find y'all at, man.
Oh yeah.
So,
So crazy TV, man. On
Mhm.
YouTube.
Shout out to so crazy, man. Renegade 504 Z in the
yeah,
front. You know what's happening.
Renegade, and you know you can
Another
find
zone
me
out in
at
the books, man. Come on, man.
another zone now, and you know you can find me at True the King TV. Hey, appreciate for that me getting that. Hey, shout out to y'all for helping me get that 1K, man. We
Finally, man.
Shout out to the
My
2K.
boy
What
I
monetized, man.
mean,
Let my
2K on
boy
the way?
eat, man.
hey, also too, Renegade's on the way too, man. Renegade, how many subscribers you got right now, Renegade, man? We gonna
We
I'm
gotta
on
get
like
him to
I'm on
5.
like
We gotta
four
get him.
something. Yeah, I'm
hey,
on.
we
I
got
We
need I
gotta
niggas.
need
get
to
him.
Hey,
crack
we
that
need
4 meter.
By
go
the
to
end of the year,
500.
man. We gotta
Go
One
to
get
of my
my
best.
boy
500.
to
Shout
the
out to
K,
7,000.
man. He
man.
gotta get the K. We gonna get
Trying to
him there.
trying to
Absolutely.
catch so crazy out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Real
shout out to
talk.
Moose. Shout out to
Oh,
Moose and
Shout
them,
out to
man.
Moose. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
right.
like I said, shout out to everybody, man. Also, too, man, catch me also on the crossover. Like I said, not just on my channel, True King TV, just every Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with the crossover with them, man. Shout out to them with Maria, Herm, Casual,
Everybody.
Man, shout
Zeno,
out
and
to them.
Sturdy, man. Shout out to
Shout
them,
out,
man.
man.
Also, check them out. Wrestling. I do wrestling content. I mean, of course, I do wrestling content. Rumble the Ring. Yes, we don't do shows on Sunday no more. But guess what? We still doing content and we still doing videos and live streams of that nature. So stay tuned for more of that. So man, I appreciate y'all from tuning in. It's your boy True.